Up. All right. All right, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing, man? I'm just getting the stream started. My name is Aaron Arispe. I am your host of Arispe on America. We're just getting things started, like I said. How are y'all doing today, man? Been busy today, bro. I wanted to get online early, man. I wanted to try to get up on this thing like around 2, but got caught up doing some stuff. My blood sugar been high all day. So we're here. We're live. We're trying to get into some conversations, man. We're trying to have some debates, man. Been a lot of trollers lately. So we're hoping tonight's going to be a night that we can actually move the needle a little bit and have some good conversations, man. Because like I said, it's just been a lot of people coming up in here and saying a whole lot of nonsense. And they either want to splash water in your ear. Or they just want to fucking... they want to just derail conversation. So let's have a conversation, man. If y'all support Donald Trump, if you disagree with any of the claims on the screen, why don't y'all go ahead and come up in here, man? Like what I said, every single day I get up on here, I just try to get the people to understand, hey, both sides ain't looking out for you. They're both corrupted, serving the donor class. They ain't serving the voters. They're not out here looking for my interest or your interest. They're in the pockets of the PACs, right? They're in the pockets of the super PACs, the donor class, the billionaires, the lobbyists. So how can you ever expect somebody who has donated millions of dollars to a campaign to not be rewarded once that person is in office? They're not going to be serving our needs. They're going to be serving the people who donated the money to them. So that's what y'all need to understand, man. We need to stop being so damn divided. This, administration is amongst one of the most corrupted administrations that we've ever had, blatantly being corrupt in our face. And I just don't know why MAGA supporters still support this guy, man. Why are y'all still a part of the cult? Y'all got to break away. You got to break away from the cult, man. Y'all got to stop drinking that Kool-Aid, man. Stop watching Fox News on a daily basis and just repeating Facebook talking points. It's bad for your brain, man. It's bad for the brain. Make sure y'all are tapping that screen so we can get pushed as quick as possible and sending that daily rose, man. The quicker we hit our goal, the quicker we get pushed to the For You page. Make sure that y'all are sending this to your stories and to everybody you know. What's up, man? You disagree with any of the claims on the screen?
How you doing? That's a cool microphone you got. And yeah, I do.
Appreciate you, bro.
Why? I do. I support him because I feel like he's the biggest opponent to the left in America.
What does that mean?
He's like the main guy doing it, you know? I just support whoever's the biggest guy who's fighting against him.
Why do you support that?
Because I view the left as a bad force in America.
Why?
Well, I think they promote things that are antithetical to preserving our culture and our flourishing.
In what way? What do you define as culture? And what do you define as us flourishing?
Well, culture are the customs, traditions, things that people do.
And that is?
The culture of America.
Yeah. In your eyes, what is the culture of America?
You could write an entire thesis on the culture of America.
And it's all going to be subjective, but what is your opinion of that, my friend?
Well, there's different regional cultures, but for example, they're in charge of importing lots of people from countries that practice different religions, different faiths that have no historical tradition of being in the country.
Says who?
Are you aware of a large historical tradition of Islam in America?
There's 1% of Islamic people here in this country. What does that have to do with anything?
What do you mean? What does that have to do with anything?
They make up 1% of our population. What is Islamic people
that's like
practicing
1,000%
their
increase
religion?
from 100 years ago.
Why is that a problem?
Because you're displacing towns of people that used to exist. And for example, Dearborn, Michigan.
How?
By importing other people into the town.
Do you live in an area with these people?
I never claimed to.
So do you feel like you can have the opinion that you think that you have right now about them? What do you know about them? Why don't you like what's wrong with them? What's wrong with them in coming and trying to be a part of the American dream? They did it legally. I don't understand.
I view the left as displacing and interrupting the culture and traditions that have existed in this nation.
What does that even mean?
Are you
Republicans haven't done that?
What does that mean? That's like a common sense.
It's not common sense. I want you to be clear in what you're talking about here. I don't understand.
I just said religion, and they're
religion. So everybody is American. Everybody in America is Christian to you?
Did I claim that?
Is that what you're talking about?
I said that there's a historical tradition
Why
of
they're a
majority
different
Christianity in
religion?
America.
Does
Do you deny that? Do you deny that it's majority Christian country
no,
historically?
no.
All right, so
I don't think
there
the
you go.
founding fathers mentioned God once in the Constitution or the Declaration of Independence, and a lot of them were deitists, and a lot of them were Freemasons.
Deitist? I believe you
Yeah,
mean deist.
yeah. There you go, buddy. Thank you. I appreciate you correcting me. Benjamin Franklin was one of them. I think Jefferson was also one of them.
Already.
So, what does Christianity have anything to do with being
So
culturally
does
American,
does
brother? I'm just confused
does the United
because
States have a large history of supporting a
what does that
transgender
have to
movement?
do with anything?
I mean, everything that they support is contrary to the history of this country. So I don't know.
And why does that bother you in any way?
Because I like my people and my history and my heritage.
What does that mean?
Everything. You don't know what that means? What do you mean you don't
Clearly
know what it
define what
means to
your
like your
heritage is.
history?
What do you want? What does that
American
mean?
heritage.
American heritage, like the misogynistic one that's deeply rooted in racism and slavery. Is that what you're talking about?
What do you mean misogynistic?
The patriarchal institution that American
Yeah,
men have been
patriarchy is a good
able.
thing. Yep.
So is that what you want back? Do you want it to be white Christian
What do you mean? You
nationalistic
don't think we
men?
have it still? You don't think we have it
I do
still?
think so. I just think
Okay,
that
I
you
want to
want
keep
the
it.
majority control.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
why?
do.
So it's all rooted in bigotry and hate for people that are
There's no
not
hatred
like
for
you.
anyone. I love
Yeah.
everyone.
No, it just sounds a lot like you're a hateful individual, my friend.
Based off of what statement, buddy?
It just sounds like you have this outer group that you're demonizing as the lesser group based off of like ethnicity or religion, and anybody that's not a part of your
No,
interior group is considered the enemy of the state, and you think that the
no,
leftists are the
not
one
at
that are
all. I
pushing
love
that.
everyone who's here.
Doesn't sound like
I
it,
just think,
because you just claimed that Islamic people are a problem to you in your eyes. So that right there does not mean that you love everybody.
did I say that they're a problem?
Are you a Christian?
Of course I am.
What does that mean to you? Because you don't sound Christian to me.
What do you? What does that mean to you?
What does it mean to you? I asked you that question, my friend. You said you were a Christian.
Well, you just
Did
said
I
I don't
claim to
sound
be a
like one. So what does
Christian?
one sound like?
It just doesn't
You
sound
no.
like
I
you
said
follow the teachings of Jesus Christ. That's what I'm saying. You sound.
which ones in particular?
Do you not understand what the Sermon on the Mount is?
I do. So tell
Do you
me
know what the
which
Beatitudes are?
they're called beatitudes, not beatitudes.
Oh, thank you. Can you
And
repeat
yes, I
them
do.
and then see which ones that you are
Blessed are the
Jesus?
poor in spirit.
Oh, and is that what you think you're doing right now?
Being poor in spirit.
Do you think that you're being blessed be the poor of spirit? Do you feel like you're doing that right now?
What do you
Because
mean
your
doing
political
that?
movement right now celebrates dominance, humiliation, and revenge, things like that, cruelty towards your enemies. You basically just want to win at all costs. What exactly on the Sermon on the Mount are you practicing?
Do you know what it means to be poor in spirit?
I want you to tell me what you're practicing.
It's called loving your neighbor by
What
wanting them
are
to
you
have a
loving your
fair
neighbor?
living
Do
wage.
you feel like you're
You want
loving
your
your
neighbors to have a
neighbor?
fair
You
wage by not
and
importing like a.
so
Go ahead.
is an Islamic person not your neighbor?
Someone around halfway around the world. I don't
Because
know if that's my
blessed
neighbor.
are the poor in spirit, it just basically says that you don't know everything, brother. Do you feel like you know everything?
Of course not.
So why do you claim to? Because you're not morally
Sorry.
infallible,
When did I
brother.
claim that? When did I claim
You're
that?
not morally infallible, brother. You're not the
When did
center
I
of
claim
this
to know everything?
reality.
When
And
did I
your
claim to know
views are
everything?
not the center of this world
When did
either,
I
especially
claim
when they're
to know
rooted in
everything?
bigotry. You need some humility, brother.
When did I claim to know everything?
Because I'm just saying, I'm just talking to you. I never said you claimed
You're just
anything. This isn't a
you're just
debate.
pulling stuff out of your hat, buddy.
This is just a conversation, brother, and you don't like that I'm
You're the
questioning you.
accuser. I'm not saying anything about you. You're accusing me of all
You
these
just said
things.
that you want other people out of this country that don't align to what you quote unquote
Did
say
not.
is
I just said that
American
the left is
culture.
importing a lot of people.
And by
I never said
what
I
do you
wanted
mean
anyone out.
importing people? What does that mean? You think that the left is directly importing people into this country? But what does that
Of
even mean to
course.
you? Explain.
It's called an expansionist immigration policy.
And what expansionist immigration policy did they pursue?
Increasing the number of people that are allowed in the country by policy. I don't know. Do you deny that the left wants more people to come into the country?
I'm not agreeing to anything or denying anything. I'm asking you a question, brother. Can you give me like a policy that
I think everyone in the
the
chat
left
knows that
passed, brother?
Republicans want less
Can you
immigration.
give me a policy that you can empirically bring up here so I can look at that says that the left is importing quote unquote illegal immigrants into this country?
I never said illegal immigrants one time in this conversation,
Or
as everyone
immigrants. Oh,
listening knows.
immigrants, period, right? You just don't want
Correct.
immigrants into this country.
Not in principle,
Why?
but in practice, I think now would be a good time to pause
Why?
to have a more unified culture.
It doesn't sound like you want a unified culture. It just sounds like you want a monolithic culture.
That's what unity monolith. What do you mean? That's called unity. If you agree on things,
No, based off of what, like a religious point of view? Your religious
not
conclusion has no
necessarily.
place in our politics because not everybody believes in what you believe in. There's a majority of people nowadays, especially part of my generation, that don't believe in your bull. That stuff doesn't exist, brother. It's 2026. Are you still being dogmatic to 2,000-year-old texts? What are you doing? That don't have place in our politics. Why are you trying to put it in our politics? Can you tell me? Because not everybody believes in what you believe in. I keep telling you that.
Well, not everyone believes in what
Because,
you believe in, and you're trying to hoist it
okay,
on
so
me.
if there was an Islamic administration right now that mandated hijabs on people, would you support that?
You know the answer.
Answer.
No, of course not.
So why the hell should we give two shits about what your religion says?
Because that's not the same thing.
It is the same exact thing. You want to push
Well, why
your
would I care
religious
what you have to say
conclusion on
then?
us.
Why would I care about what your religion says?
You don't have to care what I say. You don't have to care about what I believe in. I have no ideology. I'm just somebody that believes that the economy needs to get better, and I want American people's lives to get better. I don't care about your stupid religion.
Yeah, me too. Okay, so you want to bring in more people for them to compete with for housing. That's your plan, buddy?
You said what, brother?
You want to bring in more people so we can compete against more people to buy houses?
Huh?
That's your plan to make everyone better? Bring in more people to compete with more people for more jobs, to compete with people to buy homes, to crowd our cities. You want more of that?
You said
You think
what?
that'll make our lives better?
What was that? Yeah. Got him. No, brother, did not say that once whatsoever. I just feel like you're a very hateful human being, man. And there's no point of engaging with you because you said that all you want is for people to be monolithic to this ideology that you believe in. And I don't want to force that on everybody. That's not what America's about, brother. The founding fathers never once even brought up God in the Declaration of Independence or in the Constitution. It just sounds like you believe that you want you say that you believe in Jesus Christ and you're a Christian. You just want everybody to perceive you as a believer. You're not actually a believer, brother. You don't like that I called you out. What's up? Oh, you disagree with any of the claims on the screen? All right, immediately with the bath water. We cannot have people that are up in the bath right now. Make sure y'all are tapping that screen, man. We're trying to get sent to the For You page. The more that y'all tap it, the better that the TikTok algorithm. Sorry, words, man. I'm highly caffeinated right now. The better, the algorithm sees that we're actually getting engagement. We get sent to the For You page. Make sure y'all are sending this to whoever you know. Send it to your stories. Make sure y'all are sending that daily rose. Thank you, Paul, for your daily rose. I really do appreciate it. The faster that we hit that goal, the quicker we get sent to that For You page. We're really trying to get some Trump supporters in here, man. I want to have a good conversation. I want to know why you support Donald Trump. I want to know why you want to infringe on people's civil rights, brother. Why do you want to do that? What's up, man? You disagree with any of the claims on the screen?
Matt, there's only one claim. Chase immigrants, control women. That's definitely
do you disagree?
Not true.
Which one, brother?
Both.
I mean, the last guy literally came in here saying that all immigrants need to go away. But I mean, okay, so you want to start with control women? Do you think that women should have access? We'll start with the first one. Do you feel like women should have access to an abortion?
Absolutely not. It's murder.
So you already want to control a woman. You've answered the claim right there. 100% is, brother.
How's it controlling women?
Because you want to mandate that women be forced to use their bodies to sustain a life that can't viably sustain itself outside of it. What?
To not murder a child, definitely.
What do you mean by child, brother?
A freaking fetus is a baby, dude.
A fetus?
Yeah.
So life begins at the fetus stage?
Yeah.
Life begins when the fetal stage begins, guys. Okay. Yeah.
Yep. You said you want an affordable America?
Do you know when
Is that a
the
claim?
fetal stage starts?
Hmm?
You
When?
just so like okay, so we're cool with abortions up to the fetal stage since you answered that question, guys. He said that life
Sure.
starts. Okay. Do you know what week that is?
Do you think an abortion should happen at 8 months?
No, brother, unless it's a medical
What?
emergency, right?
How about
I mean,
7 months? So you
brother,
do want to control women?
listen.
How dare you? You fucking bigot.
I don't care what a woman does. It doesn't matter what I believe
Oh,
in.
so you change
I
your
think that no,
opinion now.
I'm not changing my opinion. You're just
You just did. You said 8 months.
no,
So you should have an
brother.
abortion.
Brother. I think that we should allow abortion to the day of the child's birth. That's my position.
But you changed it. So.
No, I said I don't
you-
agree. My moral,
okay.
what
So you
I
think
agree with
right
morally
before they
has
get
no
born, you
business
should-
in our
a woman wants to
politics
kill
because
the
I don't push
baby,
my
that's okay.
ideology on people. I actually just want to help constituents, and I don't
You
want to
have an
take away
ideology.
I don't want to take away civil rights, brother. Are you going to bulldoze
Civil
the whole
rights, like murdering a
conversation?
baby?
Do you want to bulldoze the whole conversation because you can't have this one? Are you gonna keep acting like a child, or are you gonna
We're
engage
talking about
in the substance?
murdering babies,
We're not.
dude.
Okay, then let's get to that, brother. Let's actually be clear because you just said life begins at the fetal stage.
I mean, life begins at conception, but
Oh, but now you're changing your claim.
all right, sure. Fetal. What month is that? Give me the day.
It starts at the 3rd month.
All right, so you think we should have abortions after 3 months or before 3 months?
93% of abortions happen by that point.
Okay, and the 3%.
There's 7% left. The rest of it is because of medical emergencies. You think that women
That's
are?
definitely
brother,
not true.
What do you
think
think?
abortions after 3 months are just medical emergencies?
Brother, what do you think that these women are doing it for? What do you think they're doing it for?
Probably being pressured into it. Some are medical emergencies, sure, but that's definitely not all of them.
No, be clear. What do you think they're doing? What do you mean?
What do you think? Well, then we
I'm
could just
asking
ban it
you.
for non-medical emergency reasons. Are you okay with that?
No, I think that they should still have
No.
access to the day of.
Access day of. So you don't think it's happening, but you want to protect the right to do it just in case.
I want to protect women's civil rights, brother.
I like protecting the life of babies, but
I put the existing life before potential life, brother.
it's not potential. It's definitely existing.
It's all potential.
You said it's.
What week is the earliest?
You're
What is the earliest baby that was ever able to sustain itself outside of the body? Do you know that, brother?
You think that is the?
Can you give me
marker
that
for
number?
when we have it?
Can you give me that number? Because life
Give it to me.
can't, if it can't sustain itself outside of
Give
the
it to
body,
me.
then no. Obviously, you don't
Give it
know.
to me,
Can you
then.
engage in the
Give it to
substance?
me.
It's 24 weeks.
24 weeks. So after 24 weeks, we should ban abortion. All right, for
It's not-
non-medical
It's
reasons.
not what I claimed. I'm just
I agree with you.
saying.
We should do that.
No, I don't agree to that at all.
Because
Because
you like killing babies. It's okay.
is that what I said? You don't even know the difference between
It
a
is.
zygote or a fetus, brother.
Sure.
What's a zygote?
What does I get? Explain it.
You're the one making the claim and want to infringe on a
I'm
woman's
waiting.
bodily autonomy.
Bodily autonomy to kill a baby. What a sicko, dude.
You don't even know the difference between a zygote and a fetus.
Dude, you want to murder babies? It's okay. Just say
Yeah,
it.
I slap
Okay.
zygotes for a living, brother. Yeah,
Yeah. What a.
I'm a
fucking
moralish
dude.
murderer, brother.
Fucking kill yourself, dude.
You getting mad now, being bad faith because you don't know how to have this conversation? Okay, that's great. You can tell me that all you want, but you're gonna get my live flag. So we're just gonna move to the next conversation, brother, because you can't have this conversation because you're obviously a child. Oh, what's up, brother? You disagree with any of the claims on the screen? Oh, this is gonna be a good one.
Yeah,
Which one do you disagree with?
the abortions.
Why
You
do
like
you
killing babies.
Why do you want to infringe on a woman's civil rights, brother? Why do you
So
want to
I like
control a
killing
woman,
babies.
man?
'Cause that's not right. And I want to control.
What do you mean a baby, man? You know the difference
I wanna
between a baby and a
control her bodily
fetus, right?
autonomy so long it protects another living human.
A living human? What makes it human?
Yeah. So, what makes it human? It's species. If you like do testing on it.
So simply
like,
because it has
you-
human DNA?
No, simply because it's a Homo sapien, like it's species. It's
Because it's a Homo sapien and then it's species? What does that mean?
because it has a species. It is a being. It's a individual being with XY or XX
At what point?
chromosomes. The moment it has XX or XY chromosomes,
So when does that happen?
the conception.
What does conception mean to you?
Fertilization.
And how quick does that happen?
How quick? It's like 72 hours.
It's 24. Do you know what that first stage is called, my friend?
20. Huh?
Do you know what that first stage is called?
Like what the first stage is called?
Yes.
Like,
What is it? What happens when the sperm meets the egg? What is that called?
it fertilizes.
What is it called?
Conception.
It's called a zygote, man. Do you know where that zygote is at?
Zygote, yeah.
Do you know where it's at?
A zygote?
Do you know where the zygote actually is when it meets the egg? Yes.
It's in the woman.
Where at, brother? What part?
In her body.
Okay,
In her
no, dude,
stomach.
that's not what I'm talking about. This is what I mean. You don't even understand what you're talking about.
It's
You
in
want
your
to?
stomach.
Okay, no, brother.
You want to kill baby? Shut up. No, you want to.
Do you want to have this conversation and okay? Do you want to actually like learn, or do you want to continue to have like a very disgusting worldview? Do you want to keep a woman, or do you want to push women away? Because I don't think you know what you're talking about, and I'll engage with you. But if you're going to continue to just talk crap, then I'm going to drop because you're going to just probably say something that gets my live flagged. But if you want to engage in this and grow up, you know, and stop trying to control a woman's body. Okay.
I'll debate, but I'm going to
debate about what?
Like their body in order to protect another human's
Why do you
life.
feel like you can control her body, brother?
In order, so long it protects another human's life.
What does that even mean? Like, why does that matter to you?
Because killing humans is a bad thing
So-
inherently.
Every time that you whack in the shower, brother, you drop 300 million little Charlies down the drain.
Those are not humans.
What do you mean?
Those are
It's
just,
potential life, is it not?
No, it's potential life. Yeah, that's true, but it's not life.
So
It's
why
not
are-
a hu- well,
Is a zygote
it
not a
is life.
potential life?
Well, it's not a human. It's
So
not
what
a
is
human.
sex meant to you? Is it meant for just reproduction
Yeah.
only?
Yes.
Ever? No matter what. Like, you never want to please your woman, right? Ever a day in your life. It's just,
I'm just gonna do it for reproduction, brother.
Why are you just acting like a thug?
I'm asking you a question. Is that what you think that this
You're
is
acting like a
about?
degenerate.
I'm going to ask you a question.
Yes,
Is that
is what
it?
it's about.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
think that all sperm lives matter?
No, that's not a human.
What do you mean? You just said it was. You actually agreed to the fact that it is a potential life. So there's no difference between that potential life and the potential life of a zygote. So I think that
No, a
now on,
zygote's
we need
already
to
a life.
legally require that you preserve every single
stupid. You're
sperm
bored
for your
about this.
God-given reproductive purpose, brother.
Brother, if you're
That's it. No masturbation, no ejaculation, no recreational
That's
like
not-
whacking in the
no,
shower,
that's a
brother. You can't
fallacy.
do that. No, because if a potential
logical
zygote
fallacy.
is a sacred life, then purely every father has a sacred duty to just do it to reproduce, right? That's what you said. Because it's only meant for
That's a
reproduction.
logical fallacy.
Is it not
That's
meant
a
for
fallacy,
you? Okay,
bro.
do you want to backtrack then and say that it's not just meant for reproduction?
No,
And we can
that's
stop
not
this
meant for
argument
me
because
to
I can
backtrack.
engage further with the
that's a
argument that I'm
fallacy
going to
on
go
you.
into. No, do you want to backtrack?
No, I said what I said, but you're.
You literally
committing
said
fallacy.
that sperm is potential life. A zygote is a potential life. So what's the difference?
No, a zygote is life. I never said it's potential.
How is it life?
A zygote is life.
It's not because it has any. It's not.
growing.
It's not even in the uterus yet.
It's
What do you mean?
growing.
It's
But it-
not. It's
but
not.
it feels like
It's,
it grows.
where is it, brother?
It's growing.
It's
Doesn't
not.
matter
Where
it's
is it?
growing.
It is. It does matter because it hasn't even implanted itself yet, so it doesn't even actually have a chance at life yet. Please tell me. You have to
already
understand this.
is alive.
Do you know the difference between the?
You don't know what you're saying.
I don't know what I'm
just
saying.
saying-
I understand the biology of a woman's body. You don't, and I'm trying to engage with you about the
From conception
biology of
to
it.
life.
You don't
Everyone knows this.
understand
This is
what
like
that even
like
means,
Common knowledge, LeBar.
brother.
You don't know shit.
I don't
You
know
don't
anything.
know
You don't
actually
know
wrong.
anything. You're actually right now started to be
Even
bad faith, and you're
knowledge
losing the
gap.
argument, and you're that's why you're going to
From
insults because you don't know
conception,
how to
it's
have this
human,
argument because
right?
you're a little
From
sick. You're a
conception,
little
it's life.
18-year-old boy
And
that
from
sits behind a
conception, it's
computer in his mom's basement that doesn't know what he's talking about. But if you would like to engage about why you want to infringe on a woman's body when you don't understand her biology, then fine, let's continue to have that conversation. Don't be bad faith and try to tell me that I'm uneducated when you are clearly the uneducated male. I, my friend, have
look
kept a
what Chad's
woman
saying. I don't
for
think
12
Chad
years of
agrees
my
with you.
life. Oh, yeah, they're saying drop. Host can't debate. I don't care if one guy thinks I can't debate. He can come up here as well and talk to me. We're actually probably going to drop you and move on to the next guy if you can't engage in the substance.
I am engaging, and you're the
You're saying that I'm uneducated and stupid when I'm actually giving you a biology lesson. You don't understand the biology. You're fixated on the fallacy that I threw at you. It's just a hypothetical, and it's a contradiction. No, I don't think it's a fallacy. I think that all sperm lives matter, brother.
A sperm is not a human.
Actually,
a zygote is a human, but a sperm would not be human.
Sperm lives matter, baby. Sperm lives matter. That's my claim. You wasting little Charlies down the drain every single day, little kid.
Denier, brother.
No, you're a science denier that doesn't know a woman's body, kid. And we're gonna move the needle because I got some other people loaded up inside of the box. If you want to have a conversation, you want to infringe on a woman's body, then go ahead and hop up in the queue, man. We're moving to the next guy. What's up, brother? You disagree with any of the claims on the screen? Oh, he's not in app. Hey, man, you got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, man, we're moving to the next guy.
Yeah, do you know my age before we get into this debate?
Why don't you go ahead and state it, brother?
Yeah, 23. So what's the argument of why ought we not control women? Please don't index this to your preference or emotional appeal.
Oh, dude, I'm not doing a filler bro conversation. That's
What you were doing that with the last individual that
nah,
was
dog. Why do you want to? Do you feel as if a woman should have access to an abortion? Oh, that's it, bro. You people like you are so annoying. We're not even engaging with guys. We hate filler bros around here. You guys are the plague of society. Y'all are actually worse than trolls. You kill conversations. Nobody wants to hear that. Go to Dean Withers with that, brother. That's not what we do over here. Not a Democrat. You're literally like going to kill my viewership because you're like,
actually, could you engage in the substance? I want to know if you could recapitulate what I actually just said to you, my friend.
No, I don't really care about that. I want to know why you want to infringe on a woman's bodily autonomy, brother. If you're not going to come up here and engage about why you think that a woman shouldn't have access to an abortion and engage with me like a real person, then move on to the next debate where y'all can just circle jerk each other in a group of individuals with 5 people in the live. That's not what we do here, brother. All right, then don't get stuck in your stupid filler bro jargon, brother, because I don't give a shit about who you appeal to.
Yeah, I got you. So the argument that I'm going to present, do you want the P1, P2, then the conclusion of how it ought be the case?
I just want to know why you think that a woman shouldn't have access to an abortion, bro.
Yeah, she doesn't have rights. Rights are a joke in and of itself. It's going to be based off the society. If society deems it as so, this individual wouldn't have it.
What do you even mean by that?
Say that again?
What do you mean, brother?
Rights are subjective. So when you're saying body autonomy, why ought this individual have it? I don't subscribe to body autonomy in of itself. It's not absolute.
That's subjective. Okay, great. It's just an opinion.
It's actually
brother.
objective.
It's an opinion rooted in bigotry. Who are you appealing to right now?
Wait, hold up. Can you demonstrate how it's absolute body autonomy?
Can you prove how it's not?
That's obfuscating and burden shifting. I asked you a question.
Huh?
I answered your question so far. Answer the question that's proposed to you.
What did you say?
Can you demonstrate how body is absolute or body autonomy is absolute?
Why do you want to infringe on a woman's bodily autonomy, my friend?
Can you answer the question that was proposed to you?
I just want to know why you want to infringe on a woman's civil rights, brother.
Oh, rights? Where do rights come from?
Why do you want to infringe on a woman's civil rights?
Oh, civil rights, that's just very subjective in of itself. They can change. So when it comes to you making the statement civil rights, what do you mean by this?
Her basic human rights, brother, her rights.
Oh, basic human rights. You're using the word inside of it. So when you're saying human rights, where does this come from? Does it come from the government? Does it come from how you fifi? What's the argument for human rights now?
Human rights.
So human rights are just human rights?
Humans, people, just, yeah.
Okay, so if we go to the Middle East, they believe that human rights is stoning people. Is that part of their human rights?
We're not talking about the Middle East. We're talking about America.
Okay, so I'm asking you again, where do human rights come from?
I don't know, brother. You tell me.
I'm asking you. You're the one that stated this.
Where do your view of human rights come from?
Yeah, I don't subscribe to human rights. It would just be based off the society in question. It would make it subjective, not objective.
Why don't you subscribe to human rights?
Yeah, because it would be preference-based in of itself.
How?
How? One society can determine human rights is going to be this one aspect where we can unalive people by stones. Another society can determine it not being the case. Do you understand this so far?
So you feel like one society being able to stone people to death is your reason why you can infringe on another person's
human
civil
rights would be
rights?
based off the society. Yeah, so human rights would be
So
based off
because
the
one
society in
person
question.
is killed, you
Not
feel
one
like
person.
you can just put your viewpoint of whatever you want on another person because
Not
bad
one
things
person.
happen?
It would be one society versus another society of what they deem as human rights. There's no objective human rights, are there?
So nobody has human rights.
Yeah, human rights would be based off the society in question. It's not objective.
So the
Do you
society
understand
in
this?
question is America, not the Middle East, right?
Okay, cool. So how does the United States define human rights? Is it based off the society in question, based off the legal systems?
Do you want to read the Constitution together? I have it right here.
Oh yeah, let's read the Constitution
We can-
together.
we
It's going to
can,
be
I have-
God-given.
It doesn't say God once in here, brother.
Oh, it doesn't say God-given. So when it comes to
Why don't you
Let's
go
go
look?
with this.
No, actually, it doesn't say God once in the
Actually.
Constitution. Why don't you look that up?
if we're talking about this,
I
we're
have it right
value-
here. If you want to read the
Yep.
Constitution, we could read the Constitution, brother.
Yep, let's read.
It
the
actually has the
Constitution
Articles of Confederation, a couple of papers that analyze it. We got also the Declaration of Independence, Federalist Papers.
So all men are equal under God. So if we're talking
So
about
you-
the situation
just
that's
men?
presented, so yes,
Just men.
all
Men only have rights
are
to you.
equal. Yeah, so if we're being very precise here, the society determined initially that all men are equal under
And
God.
we've evolved past this. So wait,
Oh,
you just
we
want?
evolved, so rights change?
Do they not?
Do rights change then, host?
Have rights not become more? Have we not adopted modern rights, my friend?
Wait, adopting, that
Does the
means rights
quality of our
change.
life not get better?
Wait, quality of our life is very subjective, host. So the question I'm asking you,
Doesn't
and
matter if it's subjective. I want to
It
know why,
does.
when women have got their civil rights and they were granted their civil
Wait, how
rights,
did they
why
get
you
their
want to
civil
take away their
rights?
civil rights now?
wait, how did they get their civil rights? Is it based off of men?
Not at all.
Wait, so men didn't have to vote for them to be able to have this?
They had to fight. Women had to
Oh,
fight.
so it's
Do you not agree?
men that were
And
in
do you not
power
agree that men also created laws to disenfranchise women after, my friend?
disenfranchised? I would disagree with, but this
That's
stay on one
fine. You don't
topic
have
because
to
I'm not
agree.
gonna obfuscate.
There were laws in the South
you.
that prevented women from still voting, but okay.
Yeah, let's go with the situation. Why ought women have these rights in the first place?
Why shouldn't
Please
they?
don't give them. That's obfuscating. I asked you a question.
I don't care. I just want to know why you don't think that women should have rights.
Yeah,
I
I
think
would
that
just
they
say that-
should. It
yeah, I
doesn't
got
matter
you.
what my reasoning is. It matters why you
Actually,
feel
it
like they
does,
don't.
because
Doesn't.
It does matter because if you're asserting a claim, the burden of proof would be on the
I'm not
individual.
what claim did I assert? I just said that you want to control women, and you've proved that already. So that's the claim,
wait,
and you
hold
now
up.
have
The
you've
claim you
answered.
said-
You proved me right because you think that men should control women. So, in matter of fact, I have won that debate. Now we're just chirping together
Wait, no, the claim that you said is women should.
because you
have
thought I
these
was gonna
rights.
run away, and I dude, you're kind of shaking. Are you
Host,
okay?
Host, I'm not shaking. I find this fucking hilarious because you're obfuscating and burden shifting.
Nobody
So,
cares
host,
about
the
your
claim
filler
that you
bro
made.
terminology.
The claim that you made is women should have rights.
Yeah.
What's the argument for it?
What's my argument for what?
Women having rights. What's the argument for that?
I want to know why you think women shouldn't have rights.
That's obfuscating. I asked you a question. I've answered your questions.
I
in good
don't. I
faith.
don't really care if I'm obfuscating. I still want to know why you think that women are lesser
Yeah,
than men.
yeah, I got you. So under a secular worldview, whoever has force
Mm-hmm.
or whoever has the monopoly of force can enact what they believe. Do you understand this statement so far?
Sure.
Okay, so then if it is the case in a secular worldview, men have a monopoly on force. When we talk about engaging in violent actions or just engaging with violence or engaging with physical force in of itself, men do this a lot better than women. Do you disagree with this so far?
I don't disagree or agree with anything. I still just want to hear what you. I just want to hear why you want to disenfranchise. I just want to feel. I just want to know why you are putting the potential life before you put existing life, right? Because I can engage in this conversation, brother. You're just really annoying. That's all it is. That's why,
potential life,
guys. For
you
people in the
know.
chat, that's the older. I'm toying with him. For my actual chatters that come in here often, y'all know that I can debate and I can engage with this guy, but this guy is just
Obviously not.
literally worse than a troll. Oh, dude. You could come in any other day or watch my videos. That's fine. But you're just not the type that I really like to, really engage with because you're annoying,
Because they
bro.
would dog walk you.
Oh no, not really. I just feel like you're annoying because you don't. You have your
That's how you feel.
your entire
It's okay.
worldview is just rooted in being a misogynistic bigot. But
What's wrong with being misogynistic?
you
What's the
tell me
argument for
why
that?
it's okay to be
You're
a
saying
misogynist.
misogynistic. I don't subscribe to this term that you're bringing to me.
I just don't think that the institution that men have had and the power that they've had for the last 250 years in this country is benefited women in any way. And the little rights that they
Would
do
you say
have, you are
benefiting women
fixated
going off
on
to war?
taking away right now.
Wait, would you say
That
it was
doesn't
beneficial
matter
for
what you're
women?
talking
Hold up.
about right now. We're
Hold
talking
up.
about why
Hold up,
women were
host.
given rights
Host.
that you now want us
Host.
to now that
You
you want to
said-
strip away,
You
my
said it
friend.
hasn't beneficial.
We're not going to get fixated on that. I still want to know
Hold
why
up,
you
host,
feel like women
host.
don't have
I've already
rights.
given you the reasons.
Why?
Yeah, rights are based off the society. It could be tomorrow where these change all of a sudden. It would be subjective. They're not objective.
Are you
when it comes to
okay?
yeah.
Why
I
do you
find
have this
to, like,
worldview?
Why do I have
This
this
is
worldview? Because
interesting.
This is logical. It's very logical
How?
in of itself. How? It doesn't contradict itself. It's the law of reality, and it's the
Based
law
off
middle.
of who? Who were you appealing to?
Who am I appealing to, and what aspect here?
Who is like your philosopher, bro, that you love to read?
Oh, there's multiple. If we're talking about Aristotle.
Oh my
Plato-
God, this dude went straight to Aristotle, the guy that thought women were monstrosities, the guy that thought that men are literally the creators of life, like that thought. You're talking about a man that like pioneered philosophy in a time where like Greek society didn't allow women to go
You know
outside
the laws
without
of
their
logic by any
husband.
chance, host?
That does not matter. I want to engage why
Who does
you
that
appeal
come
to a
from?
misogynist that I will not appeal to when it comes to
Oh, so
the
you don't
decisions
use the
about
laws of logic?
civil rights, because he has a great philosophy on the law of logic, but when it comes to his pseudoscience and
Oh,
biology,
okay, cool. So
he
this
is
would be
wrong, and he tried to apply
Aristotle.
that to his pseudoscience biology. And you can't necessarily say right here that you feel like women were the first step to monstrosities, do you?
Wait, so you asked me who do I appeal to when it comes to
And you said Aristotle. That was the first
Yes,
guy
so
you
the
went
laws
to.
of logic,
Aristotle
I
understood
understand.
human nature, but human beings that human beings had a natural purpose. Sure, brother. The fetus is a developing
I'm
being.
talking
Okay,
about
great.
The laws of logic here, host. Stop being emotional in a being or
Oh my
doing
God.
actions women typically do. When
Aristotle
it
can
comes to
provide us an argument. He can't provide us a conclusion, brother.
Okay, so
merely
that's why I'm
because
saying
he's
Aristotle went
Plato
into
or
the
he's
laws of logic.
Aristotle. This is the problem with you philo bros.
Yep, and if you want to ask me what type of worldview I hold to, I am an Orthodox Christian. I hold to Christian National.
Oh, you're a Christian with these types of ideology that
Yes.
men. Okay, what practices of the Sermon on the Mount are you preaching here?
I'm an Orthodox Christian.
Orthodox Christians should be still, at the end of the day, following the teachings of Christ, and that
Yeah,
is
and
his.
the
Do you
teachings
know
of
what the?
Christ.
Wait. What is the Sermon on the Mount?
Oh, if we're talking about the Sermon on the Mountain, this is going to be where the church is built, and this is also from Jesus saying to his followers, "I will build a church upon here for you."
Yeah,
guys."
and then okay. So what are the Beatitudes?
Say that again.
The Beatitudes. What does it say?
The Beatitudes. What do you
Yes.
mean by that?
You don't know what the Beatitudes are?
It might be another term that I know it by.
The 8 Beatitudes. Is that a better word?
Better? Yeah, I wouldn't say better. So if you're talking about the 8 virtues or what is to be counted as
The poor in
good,
spirit, those who mourn, the meek, those hunger for righteousness, the merciful, the pure of heart. Where
Yes,
is that
the
here?
virtue.
Where is that in your
Yeah.
ideology here? Because
Yeah, so
you
I can
sound
go with
right
this.
here that you are not blessed. You are not poor in spirit, brother. Because it sounds like you think
I
you
am.
know everything. No, because you're not morally
no.
infallible, brother. You need some humility.
Wait, at no point. Wait,
You're-
I am very humble because I understand.
You think
when
that
it
you
comes
know
to-
all, my friend.
That's not the statement that was presented. You're doing something women typically do when it comes to a debate when they're losing.
Oh,
so when it
I'm
comes
not
to the
losing,
statement that's being
brother.
presented,
He doesn't even know his own religion exactly. Like I
Actually,
appealed to the most important teachings of Christ. Do you know what gospel that's in? I do because I
that's
was
gonna be
raised.
Mark.
It's in Matthew. I was raised Christian,
Mark
dude.
2.
Oh my God! The Sermon on the Mount is in Matthew.
It's
Matthew
also the
6
virtues in Mark.
does not matter if the virtues are there. I'm talking about the Sermon on the Mount and where he spoke the Beatitudes, and you just clearly
Yeah,
said
and
Mark.
when you
You're
said
already
virtues,
wrong, and you
it
can't
could also
appeal
be
to your
Mark,
religion.
too.
You can't appeal to your religion.
Why can't I?
Because
appeal
your
to my-
religious conclusion can't have any type of political place here. Because you
Says
want to.
who?
Does everybody in America agree with your religion?
Yeah, it would just be off of the
Doesn't
majority.
no,
in the United
not the
States.
majority. Does everybody know? A majority of the nation
Yes.
is not Christian, and a lot of our
Actually,
generation
it
don't
is.
believe in God. I don't believe in all of this at the end of the day.
Give me a source
because
that majority of our
why should we appeal to your religion when you would not appeal to an Islamic administration mandating hijabs?
Yeah, I got you. So when it comes to Islam, it's not going to be the foundation of the dogma of the Western values. When it comes to Christianity, you made a statement here, host. Give me a source that's saying majority of the people inside of the United States aren't fucking Christian.
Can you prove that?
You made the statement, host.
Can you prove it?
Host, you made a statement.
You made the original statement that the majority of the nation was Christian. I just counteracted it. So it's going to be your burden now as the guest up here to prove me wrong. That is your burden, sadly, brother.
Wait, so if we're using my words to be very precise, the most common religion in the United States is going to be Christianity. Do you disagree with this?
It doesn't matter what the majority is. I'm asking you if everybody is.
Majority.
No, because you wouldn't accept another religious law in our politics.
Are they the majority or are they the minority?
Does not matter if it's the majority or the minority.
It does matter because the minority does not have the monopoly on force, do they?
Nope. What's the reasoning behind that?
Okay, so they have to appeal to the majority when it comes to the situation, do they?
All right, brother. I think Chad's bored. Guys, should we drop him or should we keep going with this guy? Because I could keep engaging with him, but this guy right here, he, like I said, you kill viewership. I told you, Philo bros are like literally like as bad as trolls.
I understand you're very emotional. You can't debate.
All right, no, guys, they don't want you in here, brother. All right, sorry, bro. You got dropped, bro. I mean, I asked the chat. The chat started saying, hey, drop, man. That's what I listen to. I listen to my chat. I don't run away. I listen to my people, man. If they say, hey, this guy is annoying, then I'm just going to move the conversation to the next person, bro. Because we have other people we can be engaging with, not just guys like you. Hello, how are you doing? Do you disagree with any of the claims on the screen?
Everyone accelerate. Accelerating is the new freaking future. We're going to all accelerate. Everyone in the chat, accelerate.
What are you saying? What is this?
Everyone accelerate.
I don't know what that was. I think that was a troll. Oh my gosh. If anybody wants to hop up in here, like I said, we're looking for some Trump supporters. If you disagree with any of the claims on the screen, go ahead, hop up in here, man. We're trying to have a conversation. Make sure y'all are tapping that screen, man. We're close to 10,000. We're trying to get this built up as quick as possible. We are close to 1,000 followers tonight, man. Let's try to get that up there as quick as possible. Let's hit that goal. Make sure y'all are sending y'all's daily rose, your daily heart coin. It helps us get sent to the For You page. The quicker that we hit that goal, and like I said, it's not that much. It's just one coin, and we really do appreciate it over here. If anybody, thank you, Neely. I really do appreciate the follow. I will keep messing around with these dorks, man. That's what we do on a daily basis. You can't get mad, man. You just get up here and you have a conversation and troll them. Because did you see the way he was shaking? He was starting to shake, bro. He was getting upset. He did not like the way that I questioned him. That's how you gotta like mess around with these Philo bros, man. You can't engage with them because they will literally derail the conversation with a bunch of like jargon that the average person doesn't care to appeal to Descartes or Aristotle or Socrates. And I'm not gonna appeal to Aristotle, a guy that literally thought that women were monstrosities. Okay, I'm not gonna appeal to that when it comes to women's civil rights, guys. But thank you, Prince of Mike, for the heart me. Thank you, MK, for the heart me. Thank you, Neely, for the heart me. Thank you, Happy Hermit, for the 9 roses and the heart me and the rose. Donna Stubb, thank you for the rose. And like again, thank you, Paul, for the rose. Thank you for everybody that's been supporting me. Make sure again that y'all are tapping that screen. We are looking for the next Trump supporter in this chat, man. If there, yes, we need some. I don't think anybody in here is a Trump supporter at the moment, but hey, man, that's cool. I don't know why you guys like him. I mean, he literally is telling us to eat $4 gas, literally like 3 days ago, man, and now he's getting us in an even bigger situation. The memorandum of understanding, the Iran war, right? It's progressing. It expired today. He's talking about blowing up Oman and taking the Strait of Hormuz as a territory. Guys are jumping off the USS Lincoln, right? The sewage is backed up. They're not eating the proper food that they need. They're rationing. They're running out of water. They're at the longest at sea. Like, they haven't had a port call in 250 days. That's the longest that any modern Navy has been at sea, right? And they don't even give a shit. They don't care about you. They don't care about the people. They don't care about us. All they care about is themselves and enriching themselves, right? And pushing what they want. He literally said, I'll never apologize for the high gas prices or the Iran war. And dude, the cattle clapped. Did y'all watch that video? Cattle clapped. They were like, oh, thank you, Donald. Thank you, Master. Thank you, King, for giving us $4 gas, and thank you for making sure that we're stuck in another Middle Eastern freaking war. Like, come on, man. Like, this is what y'all wanted. Y'all literally were in support of this guy because he said he had the best promises. I had a guy that came up here the other day that said Trump had the best promises. Well, where are those promises now? Where have those gotten us? Because last time I checked, he promised my big beautiful president. He promised me cheap gas. My big beautiful president promised me cheap energy. My big beautiful president. He promised me lower groceries. My big beautiful president said no more wars. I'm gonna be the peacetime president. But right now, his ego won't allow him. It will not allow him to say, hey, I was wrong, right? And he would rather that people starve. He would rather that people live in these conditions. He said he disregarded it. He said that no, that's all fake news. It's a very upkept ship. These guys, on the ship, they're just talking crap. These guys are just like these new gens that don't even understand what it's supposed to be like to serve. That's what it is. I grew up in a generation where we were supposed to respect people, but it doesn't really seem like this administration, especially veterans or people that are serving, but it doesn't seem like this administration cares. It don't seem like Hegseth or Trump cares. Daddy Micro talking crap. Are you trying to be the next Dean Withers? Hell no, I ain't trying to be the next Dean Withers, bro. I'm doing my own thing over here, man. I'm Aaron Arispe. That's who I am. I appeal to myself. I get on this platform every single day to roast hogs. And if you're one of them, brother, why don't you come up here and actually be a man? Don't hide behind the chat. Don't hide behind a PFP that ain't you. Don't hide behind that burner account, brother. I put my name and my face on my beliefs. I put this out here every single day for everybody to see. I don't care what anybody has to say. I don't care who I offend, because you know what, man, when it comes to defending the civil rights of the American people, that's what I'm going to do. That's the most important thing that we have to do. We got the next person loaded up inside of the box, man. Let's see. What's up, man? You disagree with any of the claims on the screen?
What claims?
It says a couple
Why
of
do you
claims.
still support Trump?
Does it not say anything else?
It says control women. It's not really a claim.
It says MAGA men control women. MAGA men chase immigrants. Is it not seeable on the screen?
It is a little bit. How do they control women?
Do you think women should have access to an abortion?
I guess.
So they should? You're good with that?
Yeah.
Okay, then you're not one of those
you?
MAGA men that want to control women. Congratulations, my friend.
Can men get abortions?
You can get a vasectomy. Matter of fact, I got sent a coupon code just today.
Are you gonna use it?
Do you think I should?
No.
Do you think men should be able to?
Do you want to?
Do you think that they're giving discount codes for abortions?
Yeah.
They're not. They are for vasectomies, though.
Some companies.
Is that what you believe?
No.
All right.
That's what I know.
So I think that you're not the kind of guy that we're looking to have that conversation with, man. If you if you agree,
you don't think they have coupon codes for abortion?
That's not the point. You think that women should have access to it, so you don't want to control women, my friend. So we're gonna move
what
the
do you
needle.
mean chase immigrants? How's that?
Are you a MAGA man, my friend?
Yeah, I am. 100%.
Do you think that?
110%.
Do you hate illegal immigrants? How old are you?
I'm 19.
What year were you born in?
2007.
All right, man. Do you hate illegal immigrants?
old enough
Is
for
that
you?
all you care about? Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Wait, what'd you say?
I said, do you care about illegal immigrants getting out of this country?
Not really.
Okay, then, man, brother, you were good, man. You sound like you're not really a Trump supporter, man.
What-
You ain't
like,
the
what
average
about some of
MAGA.
them? What about some of them?
Dude, illegal immigration can be a force against man. I say that every single night, but people need to be treated with human dignity and human rights. Do you agree with that?
No.
Why? Yeah, you're trolling now,
why should
brother.
they? No, I'm not.
Because they're people, brother.
Who is? Immigrants?
Yes.
Then why don't we call them people instead of immigrants?
Because that's a thing that you do, not really me. I just have to say that for the sake of the conversation.
Aren't they called aliens, not immigrants?
If that's what you want to call them, brother.
Is that what you call them?
It's not what I call them, but if that's what you want to call them, brother.
Why not?
Because my father is an immigrant. My father-in-law is an immigrant.
From where?
Mexico.
That's fire.
So you
What state?
It sounds like you're a good dude, bro, in our book. I don't know, man. It sounds like a troll. We're gonna move the conversation and have a debate, man, because we need to have a debate. Yeah, I don't know, Monroe. I don't know why it matters. I think he was just trolling. What's up, brother? You disagree with any of the claims on the screen?
No, but he wants my dogs.
Not really, brother. I'm really looking for a conversation. I mean, maybe another day, sure, man. But we are looking to have a conversation with somebody. I want to know why y'all support Donald Trump. If you support Donald Trump, make sure that y'all are sending that request and load y'all self up inside of the queue. No trollers, man. I'm tired of the people that are splashing in my ear and coming up here not saying anything. Victor, no, don't send us another request, brother. You're over here trying to troll. What's up, man? You disagree with any of the claims on the screen?
What's going on? You didn't spell support right, so that's a bad
Good,
start.
thank you. That's actually intentional. You're one of the first MAGA supporters to catch that. That's actually to test y'all's comprehensive skills to make sure that y'all can catch something so dumb
I
as a
appreciate
typo.
that, brother.
You're the first
I needed
one
that.
in the last 5 weeks since I put that sticker on here to say something. That's how I know y'all are not ready for. Most are not ready for the
You could
conversation.
have just made a new sticker.
No, I made that on purpose, brother.
Oh, you said you did it on purpose. My bad. Got you.
Yes,
Got you.
it's intentional
Yeah,
to
that's what I
test
came up here to-
comprehensive skills.
Amazing. That's actually incredible. So I came up here to answer that question or that prompt. Why do you still support Trump?
Do you support
I
Trump?
still support Trump. Yes, I do. For the reason I voted for him, I support a return towards departmentalist principles in America, a departmentalist form of governance,
Why?
departure from like judicial supremacist
Why do you want a
values.
departmentalist society, brother?
Because that would lead to having an actual republic,
Like a
the
tyranny,
founding fathers intended.
that would lead to the executive branch having way more power than the Congress or the judicial system would have.
No,
It would.
no, that's not. No, it wouldn't. So, do you even know what it means?
Yes, departmentalism literally is the power, like the executive branch overriding everything that the Congress and the Supreme Court says.
That's not what it
In
is.
lesser
That's
words,
not
because
what it
nobody
is.
cares about filibro terms. I'm just
That's not
giving
what
it the
it
most.
is.
It is 100%. But if it's not,
Nobody
brother,
cares about what terms?
nobody cares about your filibro terms because I hate filibros. You guys are plagues of society. But if you want to engage in the conversation,
What the fuck is that?
Philobros, philosophy bros, those guys. Sorry,
When did I bring up philosophy? When have I brought up philosophy,
departmentalism
bro?
is
What the fuck are you talking
philosophical.
about?
It's political
That's not
philosophical. It's
philosophical.
political science jargon, dog. Yes, it is.
Political science jargon?
Oh my gosh, are you okay,
Bro, first you said I'm a philosopher, like I'm fucking coming up here acting like
brother?
Plato
Are
or
you
some shit. All I
okay?
did was mention departmentalism.
Right.
If a word,
Brother,
if
you
any
think
word over
okay?
6 letters
I just want to ask
makes
you why you
this
think
is
that. Okay,
philobro
so
talk,
no. So you think that the executive branch, right, and the Congress and the Supreme Court should all have the equal ability to be able to
you
interpret
just
the law,
Googled
but
it.
under
You
this
just Googled
administration
it.
right
You
now,
just
no,
Googled it.
I didn't Google
You
it.
just
I'm over here
Googled it.
replying
You
to
just
my
Googled
Twitch
it on your
chat.
phone.
Sure,
Dude,
are
you
you
just Googled it on your phone.
okay?
You just Googled it on your phone, dude.
Yeah, you're right.
We all just saw that. You could have just said you don't know what it meant. I would have brought
I
it
literally
down.
explained it to you, brother.
You just Googled it. No, the first explanation you gave was not at all what it was.
Because
And
you
then you went
didn't,
and
because
Googled
you,
it, and now you know what it means because you went and Googled it.
because you
really fast.
crashed out.
No, because you didn't know what it meant to begin with. And you could have just said that.
What?
But your pride won't let you. Your pride
What?
won't let you say that you don't know something.
No, I was trying to finish my statement, but you.
No.
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Bad
That's how you
faith.
sound, bro. I'm just repeating you.
Super bad faith.
It's really bad faith to not know the definition of something and then like just give whatever you think it means.
No, brother.
And then try to
If you
sneak
had
on the
let me
side and
finish
Google it
my
on your phone,
statement instead,
try
if
to
you had
sneak
let
on
me
the
finish
side and
my
Google it on your
statement,
phone,
if you had
that's
let me
bad
finish
faith.
my
That's
statement,
actually bad faith, bro.
you're
That is
crashing
the
out.
definition of bad faith.
You
I'm
are crashing out. Yes.
Bro, I
You're.
came up here cool as a. I came up
Look
here
at
snug as a
you.
bug, bro. Cool
It's
as a fool.
okay. You're not cool. You're
You
hiding
started,
behind the
yeah,
burner.
I am.
Dude, you
A
want to calm
burner?
down? Shh.
You could follow me. You see all my pictures.
What'd you say?
It's not a burner. You could follow me and see all my pictures, brother.
Huh?
Exactly.
I didn't hear you, bro. What?
Are you on something, bro? Like, are you? You should get clean, bro. You know, like, I don't like to see you in these conditions.
What?
Get clean.
I need a what?
You need to get clean.
Get mean?
Stop doing what you're doing, bro. It's showing on your face, man.
What?
You're looking bad. You're on TikTok making a fool
What do
of
you mean?
yourself.
What do you mean?
You're on TikTok making a fool of yourself.
Huh?
Exactly. So is this how you usually skirt conversations that you don't have any information on or know anything about? Is this what usually happens? 58 episodes of this, huh? How about that? That's an accomplishment. 58 episodes of this. What an accomplishment.
What'd you say?
I don't know, bro. Your viewers are dropping, bro. I came up here, there was 55. You started acting like a fool. Now we're down to 40. Bomba clad, Mariah clad, bomba clad. Boom, boom, boom.
You already know what's up, brother. Alrighty, alright. Anyways, man, are you good? Because honestly, you're killing. You're the one that, yes, you were the one that killed my viewership, my friend. It's guys like you that come up here and you want to have these stupid Philobro chat GBT conversation like scripts that you have pulled up ready to go. I just want to have a conversation about why you want to infringe on people's rights, bro. We agreed on nothing, actually. This guy came up here just chirping like your average dog, man. That's how cows come up in here. He sounds drunk. Who sounded drunk? Diego, me, or that guy? Because I'm definitely not drunk. Oh yeah, he's definitely drunk, 100%. That guy was drunk. That dude was crashing out, man. I'm over here sipping on that yerba mate, you know what I'm saying? That's that tea, man, that keeps you tweaked up, keeps you super hyper, man. You gotta stay hype when you gotta stay caffeinated when you're talking to these guys, but you gotta stay calm, cool, and collected. Especially when they start to try to derail the conversation like that and bulldoze. They're looking for that reaction. So all you can do to them guys is just get them to repeat themselves. I love yerba mate too. I brew that stuff for myself every single day. You gotta troll. Sometimes it's called tactical trolling, guys. What we do every single day, man. We carry the flame. Sorry. We gotta kirk on them sometimes. Sometimes when they don't shut up, you gotta kirk on them, bro. That's all I'm saying. Because they'll just sit and they'll chirp, chirp, chirp. They won't say anything of substance. They won't engage in the actual conversation. And they just love to derail so they can get a crash out on you and feel like they won. That's why they're hiding behind like a burner account where they have no pictures or anything, because they're afraid of people actually like hearing what they have to say, right? Most people that get on the platform, they're hiding behind a burner account because they know it's disgusting. They know it's hateful, and that if anybody heard them actually advocating for the things that they advocate for, that they would, probably get fired. They'd be judged, right? Like, it's all about what you advocate for here on this platform, guys. It doesn't really matter about the debates. Debates sometimes are counterproductive. We get engaged in the conversations because I have fun talking to these people. I really do, right? But at the end of the day, it's about what you stand up for. And when people are coming in here, right, and just want to infringe on civil rights, like, it really is showing and telling of the kind of individual you are. You're not advocating for people. I literally had a guy come in here and say that, I don't believe in human rights. I don't appeal to that. Like, what do you appeal to, bro? And he started like crashing out by simple like questions. He wants to appeal to philosophy, but doesn't like understand the philosophy or the philosophers he's appealing to. So make sure, guys, that y'all are tapping that screen. Make sure we're sending, like I said, that daily rose, that daily heart coin. Yesterday we got our gifts banned because some dude kept coming up in here and flagging me down. So we're trying to recover from what we did yesterday. Make sure y'all are dropping that follow. I'm trying to get up to 1,000 tonight, man. We're trying to go for a couple of hours. I'll probably take a break in like an hour or two, go get something to eat, and be back on till like 2 tonight. Because I'm trying to hit 1,000, man. I want to hit that thou wow. The quicker that we get to 1,000, the quicker that I see myself getting into 10,000, man. We just started doing this like 4 months ago. I really started making content back in February, but I started debating like 2 months ago, man. And we're really going heavy with it. We're hitting it every day, sometimes 4 to 6 hours a day, trying to get to the bottom of why MAGA still supports Donald J. Trump. What's up? You disagree with any of the claims on the screen? Hello?
Disagree? What do you mean?
Do you disagree with any of the claims on the screen?
MAGA men control women. I think all men control women. Chase immigrants.
Not all men control women. That's a crazy statement to say.
Yeah, they do.
I'm a married man of 12 years. I don't control my wife. She'll come over here and say right now that I don't, but okay.
Well, are you not familiar with like proximity? What's that disease? That psychological disease called? When you fall in love with someone who's hurting you as a coping mechanism. That's what your wife is probably doing.
Okay.
But to answer the question about why do I still support Trump, I think America should be destroyed, and I think he's leading us there.
All right. So you're not really in somebody of like you don't want to engage in the substance. You just want to come up here and say crazy stuff. And I'm actually like, guys, I cannot get flagged again today. Yeah, that sounded like a child just coming in here and trolling and not knowing what the actual hell that they're talking about. Guys like that literally get you flagged, man. I don't even want to hear what hateful ideology you were just about to say, man. Oh, I want the destruction of America. Yeah, no, bro. Later, we're going to just kick you because we're not going to engage with that, man. We want to have a conversation about making America great again, not making America fall as a country. What are you even talking about, brother? What's up, man? You disagree with any of the claims on the screen?
I think Trump's pretty good.
Why?
Because he's getting rid of the immigrants.
So you just care about getting immigrants out of the country?
The illegal immigrants, because they bring in fentanyl and stuff like that.
Are they?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
Because I've seen the documentaries.
The documentaries?
Yeah, like those. You know, like the smugglings one.
What documentary? What documentary? Do you have a documentary? No. You there? No. Okay. Okie dokie. That guy was just went silent because he was like, I don't even know what to say. Like, simple questions. I'm not even asking anything hard. I'm not engaging with you people I'm not even asking anything difficult. Like, I'm seriously just asking the most simple of questions. The most simple of questions. And you people like just run away from that. Victor, what do you want to say? What's up, brother? If you don't disagree with any of the claims on the screen, then we're not really here for the debate. What's up, man?
No, I disagree.
What do you disagree with?
I think mega men do not want to control women.
You already told me, I think, that you think that women should have access to an abortion.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that we want to control women.
Yeah, they 100% do. But if you are not necessarily trying to control a woman through that, then you are not the MAGA man that I'm targeting. You're probably, if you are cool with women getting access to abortions, not infringing on their bodily autonomy, then you're okay in my book right now, man. You don't have to come up here and defend MAGA men that you don't know, brother. You don't have to come up here and defend other dudes.
All right,
defend yourself.
I do not want them to have abortion.
Yeah, bro. What do you mean by that? You just want to come up here and argue. That's what it is. Brody, I didn't run. I asked you guys, tell Brody in the chat that I asked him like 10 times what documentary. He just didn't say anything. Anyways, why shouldn't you just want to have an argument, it seems?
Yeah, kind of.
All right, yeah. I don't want to. I need people that actually believe this because you're just gonna do it for the sake of the argument, bro. What's up? You disagree with any of the claims on the screen?
Yeah.
Which one?
Controlling women.
Do you think women should have access to an abortion?
If they get raped or if they what's it called? If they get raped or if they might die from it, then yeah. But if you go out and like party, you know, and like have sex willingly, knowing the repercussions of that, why should you be able to get an abortion?
What do you mean by that? You think
Why should you be able to get an abortion if you're going out having fun, you know, fucking random dudes, and you get pregnant?
What about you having sex with random girls?
That's why you make them wear condoms.
And if you don't?
You know? Then you guys have to parent a baby now. You know?
And if it's a one-night stand and she doesn't know the guy, why does he get to escape that responsibility? Why?
Is that's still her fault?
How is that not the man's fault? Exactly. Didn't know how to have the argument, so you ran away like a little child the second that I started questioning you because you can't just put all of the freaking responsibility on a woman simply because you think that, oh, I got off, now it's your responsibility to deal with whatever happens. Like, are you kidding me, bro? Is that really your mindset? You children, bro. Like, oh, it's not, sex is only about reproduction. That's all it's about, brother. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, that's what you're claiming, but then it's cool for you to go out and engage in one night stands and just get yourself off. That's fucking stupid, bro. Brody, you can come back up here again, man. You send me a request. You're more than welcome to come up here and actually engage about why you think that illegal immigrants are smuggling the most amount of drugs over here when it's Americans that import 80% of the drugs. It's 80% Americans that are doing that, my friend. But you can go look at the data if you need to go look at the data. And the people that they're getting out of this country right now, if you look at the numbers, it's nobody that are here convicted with criminal like offenses. These are all people that are just here on paperwork violations. Okay, yeah, send them back home. But your administration is saying that they're getting the worst of the worst. They're getting taco shop people. They're getting people that work at the construction site. They're getting just people that have been working in this country and then throwing them in detention centers and basically convincing you on Fox News every single night while you eat your propaganda that they're getting the worst of the worst out of this country. That's what they've been able to do to you because you get spoon-fed propaganda on a nightly basis, right? You don't know how to use your critical thinking skills. Doesn't matter. Yes, they actually are legally allowed to work because if you look at what rights they have, an employer can't deny somebody who's illegal less than what minimum wage is because people still employ illegal immigrants. It doesn't matter if it's a legal way or not a legal way. They still have to get paid minimum wage at the very least if you look at the law. I don't think you understand what the law is. And even under the Fifth Amendment, they're supposed to be given due process. They're here on a misdemeanor. Your president is a 34-time felon. Why are we allowing people to starve in detention centers and be killed in the streets off of a misdemeanor? I don't support that. They're humans. They deserve human dignity. They deserve basic human rights. And if they're here because they're, not here with the proper documentation, then you know what? Put them through due process and get them somewhere where they were actually from, not throwing them to a random country. I'm an immigrant myself. It doesn't matter. Yeah, my father-in-law did it the right way as well. That doesn't mean that you could just speak up for every other immigrant and say that, oh, wow, we should just deal them capital murder in the street because I did it right. It's not a freaking felony, brother. I'm sorry. At the end of the day, Brody, it's a literal misdemeanor. It's not a felony. What's up, Louis? I mean, yeah, come up in here, brother, if you actually disagree with one of the claims on the screen. I sent you an invite, Louis, so if you want to come up in here, if I'm crying, Brian, why don't you send me a little Brian, send me a invite, come up here and put your money where your mouth is, brother, because that's what we do. Men have conversations. We don't tweet away our little thumbs in the comment section. That's what we do. No one is committing murder in the streets. 23 immigrants committed homicides last year. 30 ICE agents killed illegal immigrants last year. So by that, I mean, ICE is a far more dangerous group of individuals than illegal immigrants are. So yeah, man, if y'all are some Trump supporters, make sure y'all are sending that request. Make sure that we're tapping that screen. We got stopped at about 13,000. The more likes that we get up in here, the more that we get sent to that For You page. Make sure you're sending your daily heart and your daily roses, guys. It really does help us get sent to the For You. Make sure you're sending it to your friends, sending it to your story. All of that really does help. Do you know how many there are in 30? What are you chirping about, Brody? I already said you could come back up here. Stop tweeting inside of the comments. You're fake news and keep crying. Yeah, and you got sent an invite and you won't come up here, brother. So you can keep chirping away in the comments without having actually engaging in the substance. That's fine because that's what most MAGA hogs do. Y'all just run away, right? Y'all just chirp in the comments because you're little cupcakes that don't like what somebody like me has to say, right? Like a nose ring liberal, you don't like what I have to say. You think that you're doing something by coming in here. I never said that I support crime, but I mean, if that's what you think, sure, brother, it's true. If that's what you believe, man, I'm not going to sit and argue with a bigot. You couldn't hear me when I tried to talk. I sent you an invite, man, again, but I mean, that doesn't matter if I couldn't or I could not hear you, Brody. It sounds like you're going to have an argument rooted in bigotry, though. Yeah, exactly, Danny. Nobody supports crime. I don't know why you think that that's what we're claiming over here. Nobody supports crime. What I'm telling you is that they're not getting any criminals. That's the facts. The people that they're getting are just people that were here on paperwork violations. Not saying that that's not a crime, but it's a misdemeanor. It's a civil violation. It's not a criminal offense. I don't think y'all understand that. But, they're like, oh, y'all want crime. Y'all love criminals, right? But your fucking president is a 34-time felon, right? Your president is held civilly liable for essaying a woman, right? Like, that's your champion. You defend this guy every single day. Y'all get in here and y'all defend this man who's a 34-time felon. Yet you're like, oh, I think that actions have consequences and these foreign invaders, they need to be dealt capital punishment because they committed the crime of crimes. It's like, brother. It's a civil violation. These people still deserve human dignity. They don't deserve to be treated the way that you feel that they need to be treated. The Fifth Amendment still says that all peoples, not citizens, are to be given due process. But most of these bigots that come in here, right, these guys that are just thick-brained, smooth-brained individuals, they don't actually know the law. Everything that they believe in is rooted in just hate, right? I mean, Donald Trump has radicalized their mindset to be able to just be hateful. They can reject science. They can reject the statistics. They can reject the facts. They don't have to look at the data. All they got to do is repeat, Fox News talking points every single night. That's all they have to do. They don't have to listen to, they don't have to go and do actual research and read articles and engage in critical thinking. All of these people do is repeat what Jesse Waters said, last night. That's all that they give up. That's all they give a shit about. Or even Democrats, they're over here just constantly, pushing out regurgitated, fucking CNN talking points, right? Jake Tapper fucking talking points. That's all that they do, man. They don't actually engage in critical thinking and apply themselves to, and use that beautiful brain that you have, man. It's like it just goes to waste, man. All of the preservatives in our food just rotting that little brain away, man. Let's see. Laken Riley, yeah, you know what? It's funny how you care about Laken Riley, but you don't care about the amount of femicide that is committed by Republican men or white men, period. White men commit the most heinous of crimes in our entire country. You think it's illegal immigrants? It's white men. It's white American men that commit the worst crimes. Y'all are the ones that are out here annihilating families. It's white men that literally are out here killing their wives, killing their children, right? And then shooting themselves. That's what the stats say. That's what the facts say. It isn't Hispanic men. Yeah, sure. You can look at the African American community and they commit more crime per capita. Sure. But the most violent crimes, the most heinous and disgusting crimes in this country are committed by white men, majority white men. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Danny. Every single day, white men commit some of the most disgusting crimes. And it's like they don't have any outrage for that. I literally saw an article about a woman who was killed because she accused her husband of being a pedophile, like a social media influencer who called out her husband and then he went and killed her. Like, what about the Minnesota Republican governor race at the beginning of the year where his daughter was killed by her husband? Like, it's like, dude, you think that it's liberal men that are out here committing the most crimes? It's people that look like you. It's guys that are in the backwoods of America that don't know how to control themselves, right? That have never been told no and have been told boys will be boys their entire life. That's what it is. Yeah, look at the fucking Epstein files. And they don't even give a shit about that, right? I mean, the entire campaign, they're like, oh, I want to see the Epstein files. I want to see the Epstein files. But now it's like, oh, well, why do y'all care about the Epstein files so much? Why are y'all so fixated on it? And it's like, because, well, y'all were fixated on it. And you think we shouldn't just focus on it anymore? You think that we should just let P files inside of our administration, right? Inside of our politics. That's what we need to be doing, right? Like, what the hell is wrong with people? Is that really what you want? You want a bunch of rich bigots, right? A whole bunch of misogynistic, patriarchal P-files to run our administration, our entire country, to be in control of what's going on. They don't care about us, man. I will repeat myself every single day that they serve the goddamn donor class. Come up here, Brody, and actually come up here and have a conversation. You disagree that they're in the pockets of the goddamn lobbyists? You don't think that they're in the pockets of the super PACs? Is that what you think? Every single vote cast is a dollar spent, brother. And when billionaires are sitting front row at an inauguration, you got to start to use your critical thinking skills and see, oh, hey, maybe they're going to serve those people and not me. Maybe they're just going to forget about us. They bankrupted our farmers, right? They put illegal because of the stupid illegal terrorists, right? And they had to bail them out. But there's 70 farms a week closing down in the state of Texas. Little families that have had generational farms that are shutting down. Rural hospitals all over America shutting down. People are losing access to medical resources and healthcare resources every single day. People are dying because they don't have access to the things that they had access to during the Democratic administrations. That's what you support. You support a guy that promised you cheap gas during the campaign trail, but then just said, eat this $4 gas 3 days ago. You support a president that said no more wars, but is ready to blow up Oman now. As he said, I'll blow the shit out of Oman if they don't get in line, and trying to go and take the territory of the Strait of Hormuz. That's what you support. You don't actually care. You care about pushing your stupid culture wars, caring about controlling women, or care about illegal immigrants, right? Which is basically just infringing on the civil rights of Hispanic Americans and the civil rights of women. It's a far bigger issue than any of y'all actually really seem to want to engage with. You just want to control because it's your opinion, right? Because it hurts your little soft snowflake feelings, but you don't actually think what you're doing. Both parties are ran by elites, Brody. I literally say this every single night that they serve the interest of the donor class, but you said holy buzzwords. It's not buzzwords. They are literally in the pockets of the donor class. They don't care about the voters. They're not serving their constituents. Go look at your local representatious. With it, whether they got a D or a damn R next to their name, they're probably in the pockets of the donor class. I do support the Democrats over the schnazzist regime of the right. I don't like them. I don't think that they're good for this country, and I think that there are far better candidates on the left than there are on the right. I don't want to push my ideology on anybody. I want to make sure that I improve my constituents' material conditions. That's what I care about. That's the job of a public servant, not to push your dogmatic ideology on anybody. I don't care about being Republican or Democrat. I care about focusing on helping people. I care about people not dying from simple lack of healthcare resources, or being one medical crisis or car crisis away from going bankrupt and not being able to pay their bills. That's what I care about, man. I care about Americans. At the end of the day, I care about the economy getting better. I don't want to continue to deal with high gas prices in the state of Texas. I don't want to continue to deal with an administration that says that, screw the sailors on the USS Lincoln. Screw the fact that they're basically having to eat crap food, and then they can't go and crap the crap food out, right? Because the sewage is backed up. They literally say they don't care about that shit, right? And we're getting involved in all of these Middle Eastern quagmires simply because, yes, there's somebody in the Middle East that is constantly pushing us to do so and getting in the way of every single attempt at us trying to bring some type of peace, even though the peace that they're trying to bring is for investment purposes. Like Jared Kushner and Steve Witkoff, they're not in Israel right now, in Tel Aviv right now, to get Gaza's ceasefire done because they care about the Palestinians. They care about making sure that there's going to be nobody there that's going to instigate with Israel to where Israel feels like they need to retaliate, because nobody wants to put money and invest into that strip of land if it's going to get blown up. That's what they've said. They just care about using it as a real estate property. They're like, oh, you know what? They already did the demolition process for us, right? I mean, funded by the American taxpayers, right? But so let's just go in there, bulldoze it all out of there, and build up, the new Trump Tower. We got the next person loaded up in the box. What's up? You disagree with anything on the screen?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Yeah, before I say anything, I just want to say I really like what you do and all that. I mean, you're pretty respectful, right? But I just want to...
Yeah, you're going in and out there. Yes, hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hello? Can you hear me? Yeah, I just think about...
Yeah, you're going in and out really, really bad. I'm sorry. Your connection is it's not too good. I'm sorry. You're just going in and out. If you want to try to fix your connection and come back up here, you're more than welcome. Are debates from non-loading leftists allowed? I mean, I'm really looking to not agree with, I'm not looking to fight with anybody on my left flank. So, I don't think it's productive to show that we're fighting amongst ourselves, even if I have people that think I'm counterproductive and counter-revolutionary on my left flank. We agree on far more than we realize. So I think that's, like I said, just not a good look. We can do those things, I think, behind closed doors, but in public, I don't ever think it's a good idea. Like I said, if anybody's a Trump supporter, if anybody wants to have a conversation, then let's go ahead and do it. Pedophile Trump, Irushi. I was reading today that the project in the Big Bend, I live in Texas, right? We have Big Bend State Park. They were trying to build the wall, a smart wall through the state park. People don't realize that terrain already is very difficult to get across. You don't need to put a freaking wall there and destroy our state parks. I like going to Big Bend. I don't want to see a damn wall there and CPP agents all throughout the freaking state park. It's already somewhere where you have to have a truck or an ATV to get through, right? You have to maneuver through that area with resources, with food, with enough gasoline to get around. It's not just something easy to do to get through Big Bend National Park. So there's no need to build it. And they've already halted that because it's just not something that Texans want here in this state. They're challenging it and trying to get it to stop. We have to make sure that we don't allow them to just put resources into things that don't make sense. That's what we're focused on. We're not focused on improving the lives of the people. We're not focused on not spending billions of dollars a day blowing up civilian infrastructure. That's what we're about to get into. Like I said, he literally just said that he's going to blow the shit out of Oman today. Like blow the shit out of Oman. Like he said he was going to blow them up because they've been collaborating with Iran, trying to get shipping routes reestablished in the Strait of Hormuz, right? And it's just like, dude, because your ego won't allow you to say that you were wrong, you are going to continue to push us in a even deeper war. Most Americans believe that this is going to take a lot longer than he originally anticipated, that this is going to be a long, prolonged war. And I think that his approval rating went down to 33% today, guys. It literally has dramatically dropped since February when we started this attack. It's at a 33% approval rating. He's not doing good amongst his base. That's why, it's a very small amount of cultists that still come up in here and defend them. And you know what, man? I wish sometimes, like, the boomers would be on this platform, because those are the crazy ones that like believe everything he says, the conspiracy people, right? Like the people that live on Facebook. Those are the crazies, man, that we need to be trying to have conversations with. These new guys, they're just trolling. They just think everything's based, right? Like oppressing people is based. Like these people don't want a politician who's going to play by the rules. They want a tyrant who's going to ignore the entire political system that we have. That's what they're actually looking for. What's up, man? You disagree with any of the claims on the screen?
Yep, my guy.
Huh?
Yep, my guy.
What's up, man? You disagree with any of the claims on the screen?
I say MAGA men don't control women.
Your audio is just a bit muffled. I'm
I
sorry.
don't agree with your claim of MAGA men control women.
Baby, should I drop this guy? Yeah, I don't want. Yeah, I'm sorry. We're just having a hard time hearing you, brother. If you could fix your audio, it was just really muffled in my ear. I really do apologize about that. If anybody is a Trump supporter in that chat, man, make sure that y'all are sending those requests. Yeah, the chat is saying drop. It was just a really muffled audio. It's very, very hard to hear. Make sure y'all are tapping that screen, man. We're at 25,000 likes right now. I don't know how many followers we're away from hitting the 1,000 marker, but I'm sure it's close. I think somebody said earlier, like it was 20 something away. I'm not too sure. I need to look at my TikTok, but let's go ahead and try to, if y'all are in here and y'all haven't dropped that follow, please drop me that follow. Turn on the notifications for every live that we do. I'm online every single day doing this, sometimes 2 to 3 times a day. We're trying to go hard with it, man. We're trying to really move the needle. The algorithm only rewards you if you're consistent, man. You have to literally be on here every single day, constantly trying to make content and pushing videos out. And it's slow in the beginning, man. It really is. But we have to continue to do what we can, man. Make sure y'all are sending your daily rose and your daily heart coin. It is only one coin, and like I said, the quicker that we hit that goal, the algorithm sees that and it pushes more people into this, quicker. So with that being said, if anybody is out there, man, and we're looking 27 followers away from 1K, yeah, we're definitely hitting that tonight, man. Even if I have to go and I got to go get something to eat here in a little bit because I'm diabetic and I have to eat dinner, I'll probably still get back online tonight to do the best that I can to hit that 1,000 mark, man, because we are really, really close. Thank you, Barry Lane, for the follow. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you for the goat. Thank you for the heart, me. I really do appreciate every gift. It really does help us so much right now. Like I said, we are a small platform over here at Arispe on America. Like I said, I am your host, Aaron Arispe, and every single gift really, really does help. Your support means everything. And because we gotta again, build a coalition of like-minded individuals that are just tired of seeing our country go down this path. I want to see real working class Americans like me and you, people that have came from the situations and struggles that we've gone through in our politics, not a bunch of people that are serving donor class interest or went to elite institutions, right, or legacy family politicians. We got the next guy loaded up in the box. Let's see. What's up, man? You disagree with any of the claims on the screen?
MAGA control women.
How old are you, man?
I'm 18. I've been on here before.
Have you?
Yeah, bro. Like 2 weeks ago, probably.
Oh man, we go through a lot of people, man. Didn't realize.
Yeah, we had a good talk.
Okay, good, man. I'm glad we had a good talk. All right. Well, do you think that women should have access to an abortion? We'll start there.
In certain circumstances. But I'm not MAGA. I'm not MAGA. So I'm just saying I don't think that people can control women.
Well, if you don't think that women should not have access to an abortion, then maybe you're not the person that we're going for a debate, because most MAGA men don't believe that a woman should have access to it and want to mandate that the government enforce it against her will and basically force her into motherhood as punishment. And that's just not something that I agree with personally.
Yeah, well, I was just gonna say I think it should be illegal for exceptions of people under 18 and rape and there was something else I was gonna say.
So that's still a level of control.
I mean, it's just, bro, like it just makes sense.
Yeah,
Like,
that's still, like I said, at the end, you may not think that you're like in control, like trying to control women, but that right there was like a defense of, I think I should still control a woman because I think I know better. At what point is it like I know better and just not controlling?
I don't think it's not that I think that I know better,
Mhm.
but it's also that I just feel like it's right versus wrong. I don't think that I know better. I think I feel like was it Virginia that just passed? You can get an abortion up to birth.
It's Massachusetts,
dude,
brother.
come
Okay.
on.
You said you're 18, right?
Yes.
So
dude.
you're
Like,
young. So do you
not
know
see
why?
how
Okay, no,
that's
no.
ridiculous?
It's not ridiculous, and I can
Like,
explain to you. Okay, look. Yes, I'm aware. Can I explain to you why they passed that?
Why did they pass that?
All right, brother. Because even Fox News reported this right. I know that y'all don't get. I don't know where you're getting the information from. Probably some post on Instagram or on TikTok, bro. But even Fox News, Republican media outlets, reported this right. It's only to make sure that the physician has the actual, like, can make the decision in the moment to save the mother's life if a woman's life is in danger that day, because the laws in before that prevented a physician from being able to make that call before having to call a lawyer. Nobody has time for that. If a woman's life is in danger when she's giving birth and they have to perform that type of situation right there, they have to give women, the proper health care that they need, the proper emergency response, then they don't have time to call a lawyer to make sure that the state isn't going to sue them. I live in the state of Texas where women don't have access to abortion at all. I think that women should have access to the day of, because most women, let me ask you this. Do you think a woman is like one day away from giving birth and just like, you know what, I don't want this kid anymore? You think that's what goes through their mind?
No, but I mean,
so no. It's not. But just because it could happen, you have no proof that it is happening. You would still rather control a woman because of a potential chance of it happening. Less than 1% of all abortions happen after 24 weeks, and they are always medical emergencies. And they always try to save the baby. What do you think they do? You think the doctors just throw away the baby?
No, okay, but what I'm saying is, okay, so I think abortion should be illegal if the mom
But that's
is
still
going to die from
control.
birth,
You still would love.
if
So you
they're
still.
under 18 or if they were raped. Does that not make sense?
So that doesn't know. So you're telling me that you think that sex is only for reproduction, is what you're saying? That anybody, you're saying that because the woman had sex, that a man nutted inside of her, right? It is her responsibility to have her her whole body change physiologically and go through the complete body change of pregnancy and birth, and then go through postpartum after. You think that a woman should be forced into motherhood as punishment because they have sex?
Dude, condoms for like $5.
That doesn't matter. I want to know why you want to state mandate that and still make a woman be forced to carry a child because it's you're punishing her into motherhood. Why do you? So do you feel like
so many options? Birth control.
What do you mean?
IUD.
Okay, so say me and my wife use birth control, and that doesn't work. The contraception didn't work, and she still got pregnant. Do I have access to abortion?
That literally basically never happens.
No, it does happen. Actually, there are cases of it happening.
Proof, bro. You're asking for my proof about this stuff, so I just want to. I don't know if is there proof of that.
I mean, it just sounds like you're uneducated to have this conversation. I asked for your proof because I know that you're wrong. I'm giving you I'll give you the statistics if I need to pull it up. But I mean, it does happen a lot. There are women inside of the conversation, probably in this conversation, that will tell you so. I know because I've been with the same woman for 12 years, brother. I know what you're going to tell me, a married man who's 30 years old, has been with the same woman since before you were 8, like younger than you were. I met my wife at 16. I'm saying with the same woman that I've been with since I was younger than you, brother. You think that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about?
Okay.
I'm just saying, because you don't seem to understand the conversation that you're having, right? Like, you're trying to say that, hey, only based in certain scenarios can a woman have access to this thing. Other than that, it's still her responsibility. As the man, you have no responsibility. If it was a one-night stand and she can't get a hold of you, that's still her problem, and it's her fault. You can go and please yourself and put all that responsibility on a woman. That's what you're saying?
Nah, bro. It's just okay. The reason why I think okay, there's no way for this to ever be possible. But if it was, this would be the ideal situation. The mother is evaluated to see if she is fit to be a mother, and if she is, and she did it unprotectedly and didn't care, then have the kid. Like, that's consequences for your actions.
So
Just
you're
like
a consequences for your action guy. Okay, so if I drink myself, hold on, no. If I drink my whole life and my liver goes out, do I not deserve a new liver? Because I drank myself to that point. I knew the actions of my consequences, right? So should I be denied the medical resources to get a new liver?
No, that's not the point. What I'm
it is the same point, because you're saying that people. You're saying that we should not have mercy on people. We should be a merciless society that holds everybody to their consequences of their actions. Yes.
I'm saying having consequences of your action doesn't mean that you still can't have that, with exceptions if you're going to die or something like that. I'm saying that if you do something and you know something like bad could happen, just like if you shoot somebody and you know
drinking.
You could get caught, yes, you're gonna have a consequence.
So you think that if somebody drinks themselves to a point where they're damn near dead and they need a new liver, you don't think that they should have access to that new liver, right?
No,
because
they should.
Why? I mean, they're just they knew that drinking to that point would maybe kill them. Should we just let them die? Wouldn't that be denying an existing life? Okay, I'll give you an even simpler. Yes, I think you answered, but yes.
No, I'm saying this argument doesn't make sense because I already said that, with the exception of if the mother is going to die, that's when it should be allowed. So
and that's still a form of control. And okay, I'll give you an easier analogy. You're driving, right? You get into a car accident. You hurt somebody and they need a kidney. Can the government state mandate that you give up your kidney for hurting that person that they might die? Can the government state mandate that you give up an organ and take over your bodily autonomy to save a potential life?
Are you going to die from it?
I'm asking you, do you think the body can commandeer your body because you caused something, because you caused somebody to almost die, and take one of your organs and take over your bodily autonomy to save that person's life because it is a potential life that could die?
Low key, that kind of makes sense. As long as you're going to be safe and you won't die. I mean,
what if it does kill you?
Well, then no.
Because there are situations where birthing the child will kill the mother.
And I already said there should be an exception for that, where a woman can get an abortion. So you're just making points that are pointless.
No, that's not a point that's pointless. I'm just making sure that you think that the government should override your body if because you had actions that need to be answered to. You have consequences that need to be answered to. You got in the car, you hurt somebody, right? So you think that the government should commandeer men's bodies for being able to do that? Okay, so you seem to agree there. You think that sex is just for reproduction? Is that what you're telling me?
No, sex can be enjoyed if you're over the age of 18. I'm saying that you should do it safely and know the consequences of maybe getting pregnant.
What does that mean?
What do you mean? What does that mean?
Does responsibility automatically eliminate bodily autonomy to you?
Bro, I'm saying that
that was a really easy question.
I'm not tracking you.
Does responsibility automatically eliminate bodily autonomy to you? Just because somebody is responsible for something, does it automatically eliminate their bodily autonomy?
No.
It doesn't. So you just said that it did, because I asked you if somebody causes a car accident and they hurt some.
Move on from these analogies, bro.
I'm just saying you can argue that sex creates responsibility. I'm telling you that, but you still have to prove how that responsibility means compulsory bodily autonomy to you. That's what I don't understand. Because you're 18 and you want to control a woman's body, it's your burden. And I know you like me. It's cool, bro. I'm not trying to come at you. I just say it's your burden to prove to me why you still feel like that responsibility means the government can commandeer that body and force you to basically use your body to support another life that can't sustain itself outside of the body.
Dude, this is just something that we're not going to get anywhere on this. Like, I'm not going to change your mind. You're not going to change my mind on this. This is my beliefs. This is just what I think, and we're not going to get anywhere. So.
Right, and I think your beliefs still, at the end of the day, could be potentially dangerous, and it's a little bit controlling. And I'm just telling you, as a man that's kept a woman for 12 years and knows how to keep a woman happy, that all of the things that you are advocating for are potentially very, very controlling in the future. When you get older, you know, that seems like might be a red flag. I don't know, brother.
Yeah, I mean, people. I mean, there's women that would agree with me, so I don't think it would be hard for me to find a partner. But that's
fine. At the end of the day, if women want to be controlled, there's some women that do. I mean, I'm not going to advocate for them. I'm advocating for women's civil rights and not infringing upon those things. It's not about just abortion, brother. It's about we're basically taking away women to we're taking away civil rights from women. We're saying that we know better than them.
Oh my gosh, bro, my brother's an idiot. Yo.
All right, so he left. He didn't know how to have that conversation, guys. That guy was really young, man. That was a kid. What's up, man? You disagree with any of the claims on the screen?
Missio's back and he loves.
All right, no bath boys in here, bro. I don't want to hear kids that are in the bathtub. Please stop coming in here with the damn bathtub shit, bro. If y'all are like under the age of 18 doing that, bro, so damn weird. Like, please go and take that shit to Dean Withers, brother. We ain't doing that around here. I'm trying to move the needle. We're trying to have a debate. We're trying to have a conversation. It sounded like you were splashing water. Everybody heard the water, brother. I'm not going to get you up here. That can automatically get the live flagged if you hear water sounds. So we're not going to do that. We're going to actually try to look for a conversation. Come here, buddy. Oh, sorry, guys. My dog is... He's like, bro, you've been debating for like almost an hour and a half, man. He's like, please... give me attention. This is my boy. He also cares about improving your material conditions. He wants to make sure Americans have a better life. His name is Sasuke. Say what's up to Sasuke. Dubs in the chat for Sasuke, man. Dubs in the chat for Sasuke, man. He's a Pomeranian. He's super cute. One of my 2 Pomeranians. Thank you. I got an all brown one as well. Her name is Suki. Suki and Sasuke, man. There are little bundles of joys. These are my kids, man. These are my children. I don't need no kids right now. Yeah, he's a tricolored Merle. Yeah, he hears other dogs. He's feisty. All right, Papa. I got a debate. He's like, nah, man, you need to come over here and like give me rubs. You need to play with me. I'm like, all right, dog, I got you, homie. I got you. If anybody's a Trump supporter out there, man, please send us that request. Oh, yeah, man, I love Pomeranians. They're my favorite dogs. I will always get Pomeranians to the day I die. I love them. They come in so many different colors, and every single one is so damn cute, man. I love my dogs. And like I said, I think we're hoping that my other one is pregnant right now, so we might have puppies soon. So, hey, man, y'all want some Pomeranian puppies? I'm your guy, man. You know what I'm saying? We got they might come out like that one or like an all red one that's that color. Tried to bite me every time it sees me. That's crazy. Yeah, they're a little feisty. Pomeranians can be a little spicy. Yeah, they're not the nicest sometimes. They love their owners. What are the federal laws and statutes regarding illegal immigration? I mean, look at the Alien Enemies Act, brother. And why don't you look at the Fifth Amendment? We can read it together, brother. We can read the Fifth Amendment. It does say that all people are to be given due process. And it says peoples, not citizens. I hope that you do know that, my friend. It's the Fifth Amendment, my friend. I don't know why I have to be so like I have to constantly like repeat that to you guys. So it literally says right here, no person shall be held to answer for capital or otherwise infamous crime unless on a precedent or indictment of a grand jury, except in cases arising in the land or naval forces or in the militia when in actual service in the time of war or public danger. Nor shall any person be subject for the same offense to be twice put in jeopardy of life or limb, nor shall be compelled in any criminal case to be a witness against himself, nor be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor shall private property be taken for public use without just compensation. You tell me where it says citizen there, my friend. It says all. It does not say citizen. You need to be looking at the terminology. You can't just go here and interpret it in your own light because the Supreme Court's job job is to do that. And they have also said that all people are to be given due process. So you don't have to listen to me. Go and hash that out with the 9 Supreme Court justices and the ones that are all Trump appointed. I don't know why you have to come at some little, liberal with a nose ring about why, what laws are what. You go get this, bro. Go buy a copy of the Federalist Papers. I bought this shit for $2 at the half price book. You go buy it. It has a copy of the Constitution. Oh, it won't fucking focus. God damn it. It's got the Constitution, Declaration of Independence. It's got all the good stuff in here. Not once does it ever talk about denying illegal immigrants due process, brother. I guess you don't know federal laws and statutes. You can continue to chirp inside of the comments, or you can come up here and have a real conversation, Anonymous. You're not really actually doing anything. You're not moving the needle. You're chirping behind a burner account because you're afraid to advocate for what you actually, stand on. Stand on what you believe in, brother. Show me what you believe in. Wear that up on your sleeve, man, because if you don't stand for anything, right, then you stand for nothing at all. That's what I say. That's what my claim is. I'm not afraid to fucking put this out there. I'm not afraid for my mom or my dad or anybody in my family to see what I actually believe. You're wrong. The Constitution does apply to illegal immigrants, or at least the Fifth Amendment does. Due process does. It doesn't. I'm not saying every single right in the Constitution is to be applied to them, but due process is, and that's just something that you don't seem to know. That's not something that you seem to understand. And what I advocate for is still people being treated with basic human rights and human dignity. Do you deny that, my friend? Would you rather that we just basically hold these people accountable to what they've done coming here to this country illegally? We should deal them capital punishment for that when it's a misdemeanor, when your president is a 34-time felon, brother? Is that what you're saying? It's actually not. They're still to be given due process in the court system. It does. You can come up here and spread misinformation if that's what you would like to do, but you don't know what you're talking about. Anonymous is watching. You're just sitting here. You're just chirping away like a little MAGA hog normally does, man. You don't actually have anything to say. You're just in here chirping away. You don't really want to engage in the substance. Oh, there you are. There you are, Anonymous. What's up, brother?
Hey, so I seen that you read the Constitution, which is the Fifth Amendment. Okay,
Yep.
so that is the right to remain silent, right? Yes or no?
Not entirely, brother.
Yes, it is. So
Not entirely.
When the officer was to
When it
pull you
comes to
over-
due process, what does due process mean to you?
So when you get arrested,
What does due process mean to you?
due process, you can actually stand before the judge.
Okay,
That's
so
also due
do you deny that illegal immigrants should be able to have that?
They do have that.
Oh yeah, you think so? When
Absolutely.
the Supreme Court literally had to go against Trump to bring people back because he denied them due process.
Dean and Parker and Harry Sister.
No, not at all, brother. I'm my own guy. I'm Aaron Arispe, a host of Arispe on America.
Somebody.
No, brother, no. It's not that. You're coming in here, you're chirping, you're saying that I don't know what I'm talking about. I want to know why you want to deny them basic human rights. I'm my own man, brother. I don't need to be like anybody. I know what the hell I'm talking about. I just want to know why you feel like they don't deserve basic human dignity, brother. I'm asking you that.
Rights according to the United Nations.
What is it, brother?
No, I'm asking you. What
I'm
are
asking you.
human rights according to the United Nations?
What do you think that is, brother?
That's the question for you.
What is that, brother?
You made a claim. Now you have to back it up.
Huh? It's going to be your burden
made a
to prove.
claim
No.
about human rights.
Your
So
burden
what
about
is
coming
human
up here
rights
is to
according
prove
to
me
the
why
United
you think that illegal immigrants should be denied basic human rights. That's the claim. It's your
not
burden
denied
when you come up here to actually prove me wrong. I think you don't understand what it is to debate. If I make a claim, it's your duty to come up here and engage with me and convince me.
All right. So basic human rights is life.
Yeah, they really are like obsessed with Dean and Parker, bro. I don't even watch those guys, dude. But Santana does follow me, so I must be doing something right.
All right,
I'm going
so-
somewhere. You can hate on my face all you want, brother. You're gonna start seeing me on your For You page a lot because you're in here now. So welcome to the show, brother.
Okay. All right. So according to the United States Constitution, First Amendment, you have right to free speech. Second Amendment,
I just
you have
want you to tell me why you feel like humans should be denied basic human rights.
They're not denied basic human rights.
Yeah, they have been. If you're being dealt capital punishment, if ICE is killing people in the streets and denying them medical resources, holding them in detention centers longer than they need to be, not sending them back home where they need to go, I think illegal immigration should be enforced against. Sure, you can believe in that, but people should still be they shouldn't have their basic human rights violated on. There's immigration laws. Their humanity does not deserve to be stripped from them. Is that what you think?
Let me ask you a question.
I asked you a question.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I
You just
did.
rambled on.
No, I know. I asked you if you feel like their human rights should be infringed upon. And then you moved about what United Nations are. I just want to know, as a good human being, as a basic human being, what you feel like people should be prescribed. Yeah, and the law basically says that they are to be given due process, and Trump administration has broke the law multiple times. I mean, we could talk about Kilmar Abargo Garcia, where they sent him to El Salvador without due process, and Trump's own judges had to basically order him to bring him back and give him due process.
Okay.
Continue to run away, Anonymous, because you're afraid to actually stand on what you believe in. Then change your account from a burner account and show what you believe in. What's your name? You won't say that because you're hiding. You're running away from every question that I have. I want to know why you still feel like you should infringe on basic human rights. That's the claim. If you want to continue to burden shift, then fine, you can. But I'm going to stick on the claim. I'm not going to let you run away from the claim because you think you can catch me on a gotcha.
It's not a catch you on the gotcha.
You are, but I mean, come on, brother. Let's engage in the substance. Why do you want to deny base? Okay, what are
right? Mm-hmm. Is that basic human rights, life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness? Correct.
Sure, if that's what your definition of it is.
So
I'm not agreeing to your. I'm not agreeing to you.
That's what every individual in the United States has. Is that not right?
If that's what you believe.
So do you have a right?
Fix your mic, bro. You sound really muffled, brother. So now you're going to the Constitution when you were talking about the United Nations. We're being clear that we're talking about America now, right? Not the United Nations.
Human rights.
Right.
The United Nations.
I just want to know. I just want to know. It obviously doesn't apply to Palestinians in Israel, but hey, fix your microphone, brother. Dude, you're muffled. You sound like you're just dude. Come on, fix your microphone. I can't hear you.
All right, so can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right, then. So the fact is that according to the United Nations, human rights are applied to every single citizen of every country. Is that not correct?
Yeah, sure. Moral and legal standards to protect individuals. Yes. What?
The right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Do you feel like they do? Do you feel like illegal immigrants have that?
Do you have that?
Doesn't matter if I have that. We're talking about legal immigrants.
All right. So if they don't have the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, why are they here in the United States? So if they don't have any of those rights, as you claim that they should have, why are they?
I haven't made a claim at all. You've kind of been chirping without answering the question. No, I haven't said anything. No.
Yeah, you did. You made it.
What did I say?
Why do you believe that they should?
Yeah, and you're babbling about United Nations, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, and then you asked me if I felt like I had those. I told you that I'm not talking about that. We're talking about illegal immigrants having access to basic human dignity and human rights. You can say life, liberty, or the pursuit of happiness, but it actually doesn't even define it as that on the United Nations Human Rights Office. It says human rights are moral and legal standards that protect individuals simply because they are human, regardless of nationality, ethnicity, religion, and gender or other status. They are universal, meaning everyone is equally entitled to them, inalienable, meaning that they cannot be taken away under specific legal circumstances, and interdependent, meaning that the fulfillment of one right often supports the other. These rights cover civil, political, economic, social, and cultural aspects, including the right to life, liberty, education, work, health, and the freedom of discrimination, brother. That's on the United Nations Human Rights Office right here. So, I mean, you can give me this little simplified, like, layman definition that fits your worldview, but that's what it actually says right there.
Not a worldview.
It is a worldview. Yes, it is. It's a worldview deeply rooted in bigotry.
Really? Explain how it's rooted in bigotry.
Because you literally have no backing to support this argument whatsoever. Because you appeal to who? You appeal to yourself because you're the highest authority. Because Anonymous is the highest authority in the land, right? Because what you say goes, right?
Not the highest authority.
It sounds like you think that, brother. Sounds like it.
But what we do is beyond what you can do. That's for sure.
Okay, I'm sure that it is, brother. I'm sure you can on a burner account. Yeah, I'm sure that people like you can do way more than people like me can. You can continue to hide behind a burner and not actually advocate for anything because you stand for nothing at all other than hatred and division. I stand for basic human rights. And you know what? At the end of the day, it's showing and very telling because people like you are inhumane and you don't believe in people should be treated ethically. That's all it is. Because you see these people as lesser than you. This has nothing to do with illegal immigrants.
Yes, it does.
No, it
Oh,
doesn't.
absolutely, it does.
How?
There are illegal immigrants who rape children. Do they
70 to
not?
80% of the people that Trump's administration have arrested are here on paperwork crimes. They're not even getting the violent of the violent, which they claim every day that they're doing. But the data shows that they're getting regular people that are just at work to boost up their numbers. Can you again tell me how they're getting the worst of the worst off of the streets right now when the worst of the worst are a part of this administration?
Explain how they are the worst of this administration when Obama was actually called the porter in chief.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. Yeah, sure. He gave them due process. That's the difference. I don't care about Obama. We're talking about Donald Trump. Yeah, sure. He deported more people.
So is
That's
Donald
cool.
Trump living in your mind? Is that what he's doing? Because that's
Oh,
all he's
every
about.
day, brother. I get up and I literally wake up and I think about my big, beautiful president. I dream about my big, beautiful president. Beautiful specimen, man. Beautiful. I love Donald Trump. And matter of fact, like every single day I pray to him. And I pray for higher gas prices, and I pray for even more escalation in the Middle East. Everything he promised on the campaign trail. You know, he did tell me to eat that $4 a gallon gas, and you know what? Big Daddy Trump, I'm going to do so. Because Donald Trump told me to eat it, I'm going to eat it, brother.
Depending on where you live, you will.
You're right. I live in the state of Texas. $4 gas. We shouldn't be having that. But hey, man, that's besides the point. Great economy we're living in right now. 70 farmers losing their farms weekly here in the state of Texas. Great. Yeah, bankrupting our farmers from tariffs last year for fucking on soybeans. Great. It's amazing. He's doing great for the economy. Not giving a shit about our soldiers who are jumping overboard off of the USS Lincoln and basically eating crap food, and they can't even crap the crap food out because the sewage systems are backed up off of the USS Lincoln, and basically saying that, hey, that's what you signed up for. And 250 days they've been at sea without a port call, which is the longest in modern naval history. So yeah, he totally cares about us. He totally, is making our lives better. I care about Americans, brother. It seems like you don't.
What happened to the Build Back Better? What happened to the Build Back Better plan that Biden actually?
I didn't support Biden. The fuck did I make that claim?
What happened to the?
Did I make that? At one point did I ever make a claim about defending Joe Biden?
You made the same thing. You made the same claim for Trump, accusing him of something.
And I criticized Joe Biden during his administration every day, dude. You just okay? You're assuming? Do you know me? Do you know if I disagreed? I'm sure you do, Anonymous. I just told you that I didn't like Biden, and I didn't really like Kamala Harris either, brother. But you're kind of chirping, and you've lost this debate because you don't really know how to respond. Yeah, and I think you're killing my viewership, brother. And I'm honestly gonna have to go get dinner here soon because my wife is hungry. My wife is in the background waiting for me to go get some food because it's already 7:00 here, and we're losing viewership because of guys like you. We're not moving the needle. Anonymous is watching. You can share my live. That's great, brother. President FDR, progressive democratic political values, vote blue. Yes, all day. We need a new era of people who are going to push social policy in this country and try to make this country better. Anonymous, you can keep sharing it with your friends. Thank you for sharing my live. I hope that you help us get some more people in here because all you do is chirp away and don't actually contribute to the conversation. Dudes like you have their entire belief system rooted in bigotry. And when you want to deny basic human rights, that you think that you're going off of the definition of the United Nations, yet you would deny that to these illegal immigrants. And you think that you have evidence of them not being denied these basic human rights when there have literally been 15,000 people that were denied due process that the United States Supreme Court made Trump have to give them back. Like they literally said that was illegal when racial profiling is literally allowed in this country due to what Kristi Noem, her court case last September, what that would basically set the precedents for reasonable suspicion. Sure, under teaching. You can for a minute, man. What up, brother? You disagree with any of the claims on the screen?
Yes. Why do you still support Trump? I disagree with that claim.
Why do you support Donald Trump?
Now I know that I've disagreed with him on a lot of things. I'm pretty angry at him, especially with the war in Iran.
Mm-hmm.
But I still think he was a better choice when it comes to immigration, and he's better than Kamala Harris for sure. He's better. He would have been. Kamala Harris don't know what she's unqualified.
Can y'all hear this real quick, bro? Sorry. Can y'all hear the guest more now? I turned up the guest volume. Is that better? Hey, say something really quick, bro.
Comrade Kamala.
Let's see. Kind of. I can turn it up more if y'all need me to. Let's see. Try to say something again, brother.
Yeah. All right. Can y'all hear me?
Can y'all hear him more now? We're over here. Sorry, man. The audio is just okay. Yeah, they're saying it's better. Okay.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
So why do you support Donald Trump even though we are in a war now that he promised not to get us in?
Immigration is why I voted for him.
So you care about just getting the illegals out of this country?
Correct.
Why?
Okay, sure. So I live in California, right?
Right.
As you know, California has a big Hispanic community. You've been to California, you know, like how California is with a lot of.
Yeah, I've been in California. I live in the state of Texas.
Oh, nice. Yeah, some of my family lives in Dallas. Anyways, that's not the point of this. The point is when I moved to California, right?
Mm-hmm.
In 2024, I noticed where I lived, it was quiet. Then when we gave people asylum and all of them, when we let a lot of people in here, I've noticed a flow of immigrants coming in my neighborhood. Mind you, I have no problem with immigrants, Hispanics. It's just that when you come here on a asylum, you got to respect this country. We're not going to be like Venezuela. That's a torn down country. We're not going to be like Mexico. That's controlled by gang members. Literally, my family went to Mexico and they got pulled over by
just white collar gang members, right? That's who we allow to run our country.
So I have a question. Do you think Venezuela has a gang problem?
That's not necessarily the question. I mean, their administration is bringing their country out of that ruin and the corruption that's been so deeply ingrained into their institution for years. But what I think that you can want illegal immigration to be enforced against, brother. What I argue is that people shouldn't have their basic human rights and dignity stripped away from them. There are immigration laws and there are procedures that we need to follow. If we're mad that they're here breaking the law, which is a misdemeanor, it's a civil violation, not a felony. Donald Trump is a 34-time felon. All right, we have far more animosity. Doesn't matter. It's a 34-time felon, and he was held civilly liable for SAing. And it's okay. You can deny that. What I'm saying is, do you think that people should be denied basic human dignity?
Well, first off,
for a misdemeanor,
where you claim that Trump was a 34.
Well, that was the second time. That was the second claim. The first claim that I made was.
Sure. Okay, cool. Well, I think everyone should have human rights. I don't support much that what ICE is doing, but we shouldn't be really nice to the criminals. Like, okay, fine. Let me reframe what a criminal is.
So are you again?
If you come here illegally, you're not like actually committing any crimes or all that. We should still try to help you out because look, as a Republican, we need to fix immigration.
But brother, that's not what they're doing. Like if you look at the data, and I just
told you.
I know you're agreeing to that. I know. So, but what I'm saying is the slippery slope, right? Your worldview may be better than a little bit like more Trump supporters, right? But the slippery slope is that it can right now 70 to 80% of the people that they have arrested are people here on paperwork violations, civil violations. They're not criminals. They're telling us that they're getting the worst of the worst, but they're not, right? And that's the problem. I think a lot of Americans are okay with getting the worst of the worst out here. I again said that you can believe that this should be enforced against. My problem is, man, when people are dealt capital punishment in the streets, when people are denied medical resources inside of these detention facilities, when they're being not fed properly. I don't want them held in for-profit prisons. I want them to be, if they are here illegal, to go back home. I follow the law, right? My issue with a lot of people is that you're mad that they're here because they're breaking the law, but we don't want to uphold the law when it comes to sending them back home.
I agree. And I think we need to fix the immigration system. The immigration system is so massive that it takes over 10 years to become a U.S. citizen. I think Republicans and Democrats can both agree with that.
My issue too, again, man, is because of what's going on in Trump's administration, what they have been able to do is basically say that because somebody is Hispanic, because they look this way, they speak this way, they live in this neighborhood, that's the proxy now for determining who's here unlawfully. When the race, right, how do you determine who's here unlawfully? Do we need to start wearing identification on our chest?
Of course not, but guess what? Yeah, true. I'll say what I was gonna say later. And then I want to address your second claim, if that's okay.
Okay. Yes.
That Trump's 34 count felon.
He is.
Do you know there's been cases, not all women, and I'm not saying all women. You know, there's women who go after famous people. Now, not all cases. Let me say that again. That's lied about being raped by a certain person because they want to ruin and
Do you know how many men deny doing it to women because they don't want to also ruin their career?
Oh yeah.
Okay, and can we agree that it happens more where men deny sexual assault allegations than women who actually come out and are bold enough and willing to come out against their the person who attacked them? Like, you realize that most SAs and rapes in this country go unreported. At the end of the day, when a woman comes out and she is able to prove to a group of his peers, the lawyers chose his peers. You know that, right? The lawyers chose Donald Trump's own jury. You know this, correct?
Yep.
Do you?
Yeah.
He lost on both. On the 34 counts and the sexual assault case, he lost.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's different. I said, well, the 34 felony counts.
Even the 34 felony counts was a group of his own peers that still found him. So,
what about?
And that has nothing to do with the saying. That's 34 counts of just white collar crime. It's still a felony, my friend. We don't understand.
Okay, but what about?
Why do we have more animosity for an illegal immigrant who's here on a misdemeanor?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine with you trying to get your paperwork. I disagree with what ICE is doing. I can agree with you, man. I understand what you're trying to say.
I understand
but at
that.
the same time,
but you're also defending Trump being a 34-time felon and trying to be like, well, it might be fake. No, because he was convicted of it or held liable. And he's holding presidency so he doesn't get sentenced. That's the only reason why this dude went back to try to become the president.
Do I have to see Trump every day?
No, you don't have to see Trump every day, but he is our president who is literally getting... Okay, but the thing is, you don't pay attention to the news every day. Do you know that we are deepening our war with Iran? The memorandum of understanding just expired today, which we already violated day one. Yeah, he said he would attack Oman today.
Yes, I know.
Okay, this man is too egotistical to say that I was wrong. He told y'all the other day to eat this $4 gas.
I agree he was wrong.
Okay, so let's not defend this guy. He's geriatric, bro. He's bad in the brain. What has he done that's made things better, bro? There's 400% rise in foodborne illnesses because the FDA has lost funding, right? I mean, American farms are shutting down. What?
So you don't want real food like RFK Jr. is advocating for? We don't
Dude,
want
it's not. It is our real food that's getting affected, bro. My eggs I can't buy in the state of Texas because of the FDA not having funding. There's salmonella in the eggs. They will kill you. They literally watch. I live in the South. I live in Texas. There's news every night says, don't eat the eggs, guys. Don't eat the eggs. It could kill you. That's under RFK's FDA. You understand that there's been a rise 400% in foodborne illnesses. That's besides the fact, brother. What I'm saying is that this administration, we can get into that conversation later. The administration has not been good for this country. This administration has not helped the people.
Was that CBS text? Where did you get that source from?
What do you mean?
That the eggs, I haven't heard of that, sir.
Fox News, CBS, everywhere. What do you want me to pull up? 4 different articles? I live in the South, bro. Fox News plays every night. I get my freaking information from your news articles. I watch everybody. I watch Jake Tapper. I watch Jesse Waters. I watch everybody. That's what being an analyst requires. You can't just watch and get all your information from one.
Jesse Waters, not Waters.
Oh my God, dude. Yeah, loser. At the end of the day, yeah. This kid goes from panel to panel. Yeah, I know he does. I'm not really like tripping on him. I don't really get enraged by these guys. I think that he's. Oh yeah, my wife. Oh damn. See, moderator in the chat saying she's hungry. Man, I'm probably gonna have to wrap up soon on you, dog.
Can we finish? Real quick?
Finish what?
Okay. Do you know who Jocelyn Nungaray is?
What does that have to do with Donald Trump?
What does it have? Well, it has to do with illegal Mexicans coming to our country.
That has nothing to do with anything, bro. You're gonna bring up one case.
And plus, you guys talk about undocumented people and Hispanics being stereotyped. There's a war between Hispanics hating black people and white people.
Oh,
Hispanics are literally against black people. Yes. I've experienced racism as a black person.
Which you don't know, and I also have seen black people be incredibly racist to Hispanics. What do you mean? Every single buddy,
it's
buddy. This is what you just need to understand. Every race has a level of race. You're gonna act like if you brought home a white girl, your parents wouldn't be tripping.
No, I've dated a white girl.
And were they happy?
Yes, they did. They
okay.
Whoever you want.
And I have Mexican families that have brought home black men that they don't care. So why are you saying that, oh, blah, blah, blah? I'm not going to say that there's not nuanced racism even within Hispanic culture. Yes, in Mexico, the lighter people are more favored than the darker Hispanics. Sure, yes. But what I'm telling you is every race has a level of racism, brother. Every race. Every race is racial towards somebody else. There's a difference between racial and racist as well. Being racial is just calling out things as you see them. Like if you think that I eat tacos, bro, then because I'm Hispanic, that's just a racial thing to say. That's not racist to me. I don't give a fuck. I do. I'm Hispanic, bro. I'm Mexican. You can't say anything to, and you know what? As Hispanics, we don't care, bro. We have such a different sense of humor than people. We're not soft like that, bro. We don't get offended.
Okay, so why come when we talk about U.S. citizens being raped and unalive from you people, y'all get mad
you
at us
people? You know that white men commit far more heinous crimes than any other demographic in this country, right? It's it's white men. It's not. No, but why? You're saying? I know you said my people. It says no. I'm not pivoting. You said my people do it. It is white men that do it overwhelmingly. I don't know what you're talking about. And then you want to start talking about you people. You're turning this now into a race conversation. You realize you were now engaging in racism. How did I? I coalition with my black fellow ideological people here in this state of Texas because I feel as if we have to have somebody that's speaking up for them. But you're over here engaging in racism, saying my people. If I was to say that about you, do you realize what kind of conversation we'd be having right now? That's the most back-assward shit, bro. No, bro. That's ridiculous. What do you mean? Because y'all are against us. I live in the state of Texas, and because fucking Jasmine Crockett, because Jasmine Crockett lost to James Talarico, the whole entire black community in the state of Texas is against James Talarico and would vote Ken Paxton, the corrupted politician, into power because they're mad that their girl lost, because they're fucking because Jasmine Crockett's being a fucking she just don't want to play ball. She's bitter. She's mad that she lost, man. So what do you mean? It's not in my state that the Mexicans won't coalesce with y'all. I'm trying to get these people to understand that we have to come together. And matter of fact, you are engaging in the race argument right now and showing why we're divided, because that's the mentality that y'all have.
Okay, so how come we won't elect? Why don't y'all elect Ken Paxton?
Y'all, why don't we stop saying y'all? We're all Americans, brother. I don't see that. I don't know why you're seeing race here. Why does everything have to be a race argument? You're starting to sound like the MAGA men, bro. What's the difference between a white guy coming in here and saying that and you now, bro? You gotta chill on that, man. At the end of the day, it's my people being attacked in the streets. It's my people that are being killed in the streets.
And it's black people being attacked by the streets every single day. So stop lying.
You act like Hispanics aren't either. We are the more targeted group right now. What the hell are you talking about? You're not? Okay, yeah, because last time I checked, black people were getting abducted in the streets right now by ICE agents.
Y'all raping Americans. So that's not fair.
And black people commit the most crime per capita. What do you mean? Do you want to have that conversation? I'm just saying, and that's what you did. I'm just saying. I'm not doing that with you. See, look at you. Bad faith already. You want to be racist towards me, but the second I throw a statistic at you, and on top of that, I threw the statistic out there that white men commit the most heinous crimes.
Jocelyn Nungaray, a 12-year-old who was raped.
I don't care about that, brother. I don't really care about that because I don't care about your conversation. Goodbye, brother. You're gonna troll me, and you're just gonna make me upset. I know he's trolling, guys. At the end of the day, dude, I gotta go eat. I'm hungry. My blood sugar's starting to get high and low because I've been dealing with Trump supporters for the last 2 hours. Man, sayonara. You're out of here. You're not gonna get a reaction out of me today, buddy, bro. I'm not crashing out tonight and getting restricted again like I did last night. I'll be on again tonight, Angels, baby. I will see y'all all soon. I'm gonna be online probably in about an hour and a half, 2 hours, probably around 10, 9:30, 10 my time. So that's central. And we're going to try to move the needle again. We're close to hitting that thou, guys. We are close to hitting 1,000 followers. We're going to hit that tonight, man. I will see you guys soon. We will have some more debates tonight. Love you guys. Peace, love.